Hello everyone. Going to be doing a cash tournament today with top players such as Blade, Anorak, and many others. There's 8 people in the tournament. Just setting things up here. So yeah, it should be a good stream. Let's have a look. Okay, I want to see if I can share this on Reddit as well. Right, I'll just post this on Reddit as well. Okay, so here we go. Yeet yeet, Anorak, you're the first one here, man. I know I only just started up though. Hopefully, I'm hoping Blade's gonna co-cast. I did ask him, and he said he'll do it. He said he's not very good at casting, which I don't agree with because he's got very good knowledge of the game. So yeah, just have to see if he's up with it. If he's up for it, and yeah, if like my Discord chat all works and stuff. Hey Shadows, hey Oro. Thanks for coming. We're just going to wait a little while for people to, well, the participants to actually get here. Yes, that's 3 out of 8 so far, so that's good. 4 out of 8. Alright, I just need to get my sheet up because that's got the bracket in it. It looks like the first match, first best of 3, will be Anorak versus Eric. But we'll try and get started as soon as possible. We got to wait for people to filter in. So many nerds here. Not yet, but there will be. That was Anorak that said that. Yeah. Came here for rivals and bitches. I saw you asking about my tourney in the Discord, Razor. So thank you. I'm all out of, yeah. Guess I'll dabble in this one. You're in it, Jordan. Hey, Eric's here. Okay, we've got our first 2 participants, but obviously we want to wait for people to actually filter in. Eric, you will be playing Anorak first. And if you didn't know yet, Anorak replaced Nukin. Nukin no longer wanted to play. The first round will be best of 3. I hope you're all familiar with the units allowed and not allowed. So Anorak won't be big bossing with a Scorpion tank because no Raider units are allowed. In case anyone was worried about that. You can dodge it. He said he's been burnt out from his move. Like his move, yeah, he's just moved house, so no, he's a bit burnt out. Okay, while we're waiting, I'm just going to do some bounties. Uh, yeah, Nick has been moving from his mother's basement to his father's basement. What is this link you keep posting, Jordan? What's the starting map is Broken Mesa. Don't worry, I don't mind asking I don't mind answering questions like that, Eric. That's fine. And then loser picks. Well, why are you posting these YouTube links, Jordan? What are you doing to me? Okay. Man, that... Yeah. The Joker. It's a 4-second video, and it's got like 1 million views. It's a shame it didn't look like it had any ads on it. That guy would be making bank. Right, here, I'm the real star of the show here. You're gonna watch me fail miserably on ladder. Yeah, I've got jump jets, haven't I?
Establishing battlefield control.
Okay, so welcome, everyone's coming in. We're gonna start the tournament soon. We're just waiting for all the participants to get here, and obviously a crowd.
2, 1. New objective available. Harvester ready. Unit ready.
This is my first game of the day, by the way. Right, here we go.
Building online. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Oh no, I'm gonna lose. What is this? Fuck. Right, I just need... Oh, I'm going to build jump jets there as well.
Unit lost. Major structural damage received. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Right, I think I'm largely just going to ignore his flamers because they're not doing anything to me.
Unit ready.
Oh God, so close. Oh, I was well tilted there. I was about to fucking iron cannon him.
Unit ready. Harvester ready. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Well, that sucks.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Ion cannon activated.
Alright. Okay, right. Victor's here, Trolloween's here, Jordan's here. We're just missing Blade. Where's Blade? Razor, where's your brother? Oh, you're here, okay. Blade, how do you feel about the casting thingy? Would you like to cast some matches, or would you not? could do. Okay, right. Cast. I don't think I'm much of a caster. You're better than me, I'll say that. But yeah, Big Brother has spoken. George says cast. I have a voice channel open in my Discord. I think you're a good caster, Blade, because obviously you have really good knowledge about the game. If you want to join my voice channel, we'll take it from there. I've never done a voice thing on Discord before, so you guys have to bear with me and like talk me through it. But it's active at the minute. I don't know if anyone can just join. Like Blade, can you donate cards? All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Dude, I've lit. God, that was laggy. Why is it so laggy? Hello. Yeah. Okay. Blade was sounding quite quiet there, so how do I boost him up? Hi, Cambo. If Discord sound not working, try works better with Nitro. Sure. I don't hate my alliance. Talking about, I've literally just got on the game. Yeah, he's now in here. Yeah, hello, Blade.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. He's sounding quite quiet. Can anyone tell me how I can like boost up his audio?
You can right click me on Discord and then you can change it from 0 to 200%.
Alright, okay. I'm right clicking you in the chat and it says the user volume's on full. It says 100%.
As loud as it goes then.
Okay. Right. What I will do is I'll boost my desktop audio slightly. Because I'm guessing this counts as desktop audio, would you say?
Yeah, it's desktop audio.
Okay, right. Okay, say something now.
Hello, I am Blade.
Okay.
I am Groot.
Okay, yeah, he's coming through louder now. But also, any other desktop sounds will also come through louder. Thanks for the raid, Nukin. Oh, we hear him. Do you hear him better now, people? Lower other sounds. Yeah, I can lower BlueStacks. I can turn down the music of that. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what you can do.
Okay, yeah, no, you're coming through louder in my speakers, so I'm guessing that is help.
Probably the
Better,
best thing
but
to do is to just reduce the volume of everything else and then
yeah.
increase desktop volume.
Okay, some people saying quiet or it's just perfect, but okay, I can do it a bit louder. You a bit lower. Okay, right. Lower me. Lower rockets. Audio input capture. Okay, I should be a bit lower now.
Yeah, if you turn down your own
Audio
volume,
input
then increase
capture,
desktop
would that
volume.
be it? For me.
Sounds like we're about the same volume now.
Okay.
People might have to turn the stream up because the stream is a little quieter, but that's not a big deal.
The stream as in the music? Like the...
No, as in like people watching Twitch might need to turn their
Oh,
volume
okay,
up,
right,
but
okay. Right.
that's, you know.
Okay, cool. Do you need to fire the production team? No, Flintstock, they're good for now. Okay, we seem to be good now. That's great. So that only took a couple of minutes, which is good. Hello, Blade, by the way. Voice on voice action for the first time. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to kick off the tournament with Anorak versus Eric, which is Pop Tart. Okay, I did say thank you for the raid, Nukin, by the way. Don't know if Nukin's sticking around. Right, okay, so I will host it. You don't have to cast all the games. If you don't want to cast any, like, if for whatever reason, Blade, if you need to step out or whatever, I can cover you, that's fine.
I should be here.
Okay, great. Great, or join a game. Great.
I probably can't cast the one I'm playing, but...
Yeah, of course. I will cast your games. We've got Eric versus Anorak. In terms of server, I'm gonna have it set on Europe because I know Anorak sort of struggles a bit. But I know Eric is in North America, but it has to be one or the other.
What's it, a best of?
Best of three. First round is best of
You can
three.
alternate server then.
Okay, yeah. That's a good one. Okay, we'll alternate server starting on Europe. Oh shit, I've made it random map. Let me back out. It should be Broken Mesa. Okay, the format is it all starts with Broken Mesa and then loser picks. I know that's quite popular among tournaments, so there we go. And the room code is KLQT. KLQT. Eric versus Anorak.
You should pin the message that says what units are legal.
Okay, yeah. Pin the Okay, what in the Discord you mean?
Yeah, just makes it easier for people to find quickly.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just do that now.
I'm gonna put my Rivals music on. Fuck yeah, Rivals music. KLQT.
Okay, I've just pinned the message what units are allowed in the Discord. It is towards the bottom of the message under where it says no raider units and no 2 or 3 range units. Okay, here we go.
I don't really want to say what I predict people are going to bring because I don't want to, like, influence it before we start. But I suspect that we're going to have, like, the first game is what, Eric versus Alarak.
Yep. Eric versus
And
Anorak,
people are
yeah.
going to see what they do. And then they're going to, like, play off of that. Because, like, if you're going earliest, I think you're least favored, probably. Because you have to work out the deck yourself. If you go last, you can just play, like, whatever the best deck you've seen so far is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. I'll just start this match up. We've got both the contestants in here, and I'll try and paste the units in the chat of Twitch whilst it's going on. And Blade's here as a spectator. Okay, we should be good.
Establishing battlefield control.
Alright, here we go. Anorak, Eric, Oksana, Mira. Not surprising. I feel like it would be very surprising to see GDI in this entire tournament because all the best GDI units are the 2 range ones, pretty much. Alright, so we've got Scavengers with pretty, like, normal aggro deck from Eric. No Scorpions, got Stealth Tank instead, and Anorak is playing... Anorak's playing a really weird, like, it's like a 2-2-2, but with more War Factory instead of lasers. Yeah, Anorak's deck is very strange. This deck's weird, man. I don't know, I think I'd probably favor Anorak, but on deck, I'd probably favor Eric. I don't know, it's close. These are some weird decks here, like... They both have Stealth Tank, which shuts down the air completely, and I think Eric's just going to really struggle with Fanatics, because the only things he has is Militants and Wheels, and Fanatics just beat both of those, so that's going to, I think, be the most... That's going to be the thing that determines this game, it's just going to be these Fanatics are going to be completely unstoppable. You can see, like, Anorak is... He doesn't even... Like, he's made bikes, but he doesn't even need them, like, he's already beating the wheels on most of the pads. Yeah, he takes the first missile fairly easily. Boosted Banshee doesn't come in time, and then Anorak gets just a Stealth Tank, which immediately cleans up this Banshee. Now has a Stealth Tank on the field, so Eric can't really use Banshee anymore. Yeah, I don't think... Eric has such a hard time against his Fanatics. Eric really needs to set up... He needs to change the tempo of the game, but I don't know how he can do that with the units available to him. Because there's no way to make units that Fanatics are bad against. Because Fanatics are going to be good against almost every unit in his deck. The only unit that Fanatics are bad against is Banshee. And if he makes a Banshee, it'll die instantly to a Stealth Tank.
Especially when Anorak is so well versed using Fanatics as well.
Yeah,
Uses
Alarak's
them
probably the best
regularly on
Fanatic
ladder.
player in Rivals. I was fully expecting Anorak to bring a Fnatic aggro style deck. Like it fully plays into his comfort zone, and yeah, he's lost his Scorpion tank. Nice pull on the Harvester to hold the back pad. Should be a pretty easy win for Alarak here. All right, yeah, Alarak takes it 2-0.
Anorak, yeah, takes the first 2 missiles and takes the game. I did mention in the Discord, well done Anorak, by the way. I did mention in the Discord that it's probably a good idea for people to also build backup decks in case, you know, they do come up against something that they can't handle very well. So it'll be interesting to see if Eric does change his deck at all. But that's 1-0 to Anorak so far.
So now Eric picks the map. Is that correct?
Yes, Eric, if we can just have your your map suggestion in the chat, please. But yeah, thanks for that nudge, Blade. I actually forgot about that. Rush in. Okay, great. Rush in. Okay. Looks like the pads are fairly spread out. And I will be changing the server. Oh, God, no, sorry, don't join that. I will be changing the server to NA.
I think this is a good choice of map from Eric. This map makes Fanatics a little bit harder to use. The center pad is so closed off. It's pretty difficult to move units around there, and Fnatic aggro wants to be mobile. So I think this makes some amount of sense as a map pick.
So let's see if Eric can turn this around. If he does lose this match, he is unfortunately out of the tournament. But as Blade says, this could be a good map for Eric.
Be interested to see if Anorak brings the same deck or if he mixes up a little.
Okay, so we've got everyone in there now. Got both the participants and Blade spectating, so I will start the match.
Anorak also in that last game didn't bring lasers or scavengers, and won fairly comfortably. Kind of goes to show that this idea that you have to play lasers and missiles is just nonsense. Okay, Eric has got a 4 infantry deck, and Anorak has exactly the same deck. So this time I like Eric's deck a lot more than last time. Although, hang on. He has no lasers or scavengers. Okay, never mind. I think that's insane.
Yeah, sorry to, I know you're casting. It's on the lower end, Eric's gonna really struggle to deal with air units. He's gonna need bikes.
Well, he's got bikes and stealth tank, which are the two. Like, bikes are the best cheap anti-air that Nod has access to. And then Stealth Tank is the best expensive anti-air that Nod has access to. I mean, maybe Phantom is better, but they're about the same. So I think he's probably... I do agree that Venom is going to be tough for him.
Yeah.
But if he can set up a scenario where he has a Stealth Tank and just uses the Stealth Tank constantly... I think that, like, one of the things these games might show is just how obscene Fanatics are. Alright, so he's got Chem Warriors trying to take care of the Fanatics, but there's a Venom taking care of the Chems. Wow, the Venom just absolutely shreds with the boost.
Oh, God.
In comes Banshee. Banshee Venom will easily clean up bikes. It's 1 Banshee shot per bike if you have a Venom supporting. As you can see, bikes only get one volley off. Now Eric is... he's saving for a Stealth Tank. Okay, well, he's given up the first missile to save up for this Stealth Tank, which I think is not great. I think I would have preferred to see bikes coming out. But yeah, with no lasers or missiles... This combo with Venom Banshee is going to be close to impossible to beat. And there goes the Harvester in about 2 seconds flat. Absolutely ridiculous, mate. Boosted Banshee is still a scary unit. I think Anorak knows that Eric is super weak to this air combo, so he's just bumping them out. Now he's going Stealth Tank against Stealth Tank, which is an odd choice. I guess he hasn't got lasers or missiles, so actually he hasn't really got a choice. He hasn't got, lasers or scavengers. I think if Eric can set up Marauder plus Chem, take this game. But yeah, he needs to have both of those units in one place, and that's a heavy investment in a single place. And then he also needs an anti-air unit for the... So he needs like Marauder, Chem, Stealth Tank as a single unit. But this is not the map to be trying to play a deck where you're trying to build a single unit. Here comes the Stealth Tank to snipe the top pad, but he has no way to take the middle. Doesn't look like he needs it though. Oh, nice sneak of the Harvester by Eric. Buys himself some time. Easily enough to clean up this top pad, but his random bike is really hurting him. He's got this one-man bike squad. Venom gets onto the top pad. I think that's game. Oh, a nice cat missile. Maybe hits it. No, it's easy to dodge cat missile if you're awake. And the game is over.
Alright, well, GG guys. That's 2-0 to Anorak. I will just update my bracket as well. So Anorak is through to the next round. Blade, what would you say? Would you say the limit on units here has significantly boosted Fnatic strength? Because I can only really think that Sniper has been taken out, and that would be...
Well, Fanatics are one of the most overpowered units in the game anyway. So,
yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say that this has significantly boosted their power level. It's just the fact that everyone's probably going to be playing Nod, and Fanatics are one of the most broken units on Nod. So, yeah, we're going to probably see quite a lot of Fanatics. Also, Alarak loves Fanatics. He's going to be playing them constantly.
Indeed. All right, GG guys. Okay, so next up we have Agent Shadows versus Trolloween. Okay, so that's again best of 3. First map is Broken Mesa. I believe both of these contestants are in Europe, so I think it's probably best to leave the server on Europe, unless anyone's got any objections to that. Okay, and whilst we're here, just a bit of a plug here. If anyone feels like donating to the stream, I will be opening the option to donate to the caster, which is Blade, or if you'd like to donate to the total prize pool, I will be open to doing that as well. Of course, you can always donate to me, the streamer, but if anyone wants to contribute to the prize pool or contribute to Blade's casting here, you're more than welcome to do so.
You should donate to the streamer. This guy rockets.
Okay, well,
that's who you should donate to.
when will the next tournament be? Mortal Mass War says. I don't know. I'm going to try and run them monthly, but I don't plan them that far in advance. The way you can earn a spot in the next tournament is hang out in my stream regularly throughout the month and win some custom games. I invite the top 8 players who win the most customs in my stream throughout the month. I invite those people to the tournament. And sorry, I won't be able to catch up with all the messages in the chat. If you've got something really important, please at me and I'll try and get to it. Okay, so we're just waiting on Agent Shadows here.
Agent Shadow has never been on time to a game in his life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the number 4 ranked player.
Okay, where
Agent
he's just
Shadow?
he was in for a second. So he was in. Okay, now he's back in. And I hope everyone's familiar with what units are allowed and what aren't allowed. Okay, I'm going to start the match.
Agent Shadow must be playing Nod, as you can tell by his rank.
Okay, so, well, that's interesting, but I'll just hand it over to Blade.
We do see another Oksana mirror, which I think is to be expected. I don't think we're going to see any GDI, honestly. Like, GDI, so many of their good units are Raider or 2 range. I think, yeah, we're just going to see Nod mirrors all day.
Mm.
So, Agent Shadow is playing... What is that? Yeah, I don't know what that is. He has, like, Venom Rifle as his anti-air, which is fine, I guess. Trolloween is actually just playing 2-2-2 with Stealth Tank instead of Scorpion, but Oksana instead of Seth, which I think is probably a mistake, honestly. Like, his deck is 2-2-2. It doesn't have that many things you want to boost. I think Seth would be a lot better. Agent Shadow playing Oksana, which makes more sense to me because he's playing Mutant Marauders that are really good with boost. But yeah, I don't know. I think I prefer Trolloween's deck, but if he was playing Seth, I would prefer it a lot more.
You did say that about me yesterday when I should have used Oksana instead of Jade, and then out came the cat missile.
Yeah, well, sometimes you randomly win a game, right?
Nuckins_herpes donated
Whoa!
$140. Do
Nice
whatever
block
you
from
want
Agent,
with
and then
it.
he
It's
throws it.
Nuckins' credit card.
Alright, good throw
By
from
the
Agent.
way, 13 laid is the sexiest.
Yeah, what was it? You cat missiled the Inferno, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That was good times. I love it when people cat missile a unit and it works, like, because it's so rare in this game.
Well, I mean,
It's
you
so
can't
easy
get
to
a
dodge
much
cat
slower
missiles.
unit than the Inferno, so
Yeah,
I
for
had a
sure.
shot.
Like, it helps when the unit is very slow, but yeah, it just happens so rarely. It used to be like back in the beta, you couldn't dodge it. Like there was almost no unit in the game that could dodge it. It was just a delete button, and everyone played Jade, and it was so good. It was actually like worth using.
Okay, well, I just want to say a big thank you to Nukins Herpes for the $140 donation. That's much obliged. I will have a think about how to split it among the contestants, myself and Blade. It's going to be really hard to get Blade to take some money, but I might be able to.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, Newton's herpes is a generous sexual disease. Spreads its love everywhere. Alright, so Agent Shadow is commanding position for this second missile. Does take it very easily. Yeah, even the Banshee just suicides. Not a big fan of that. I feel like once the missile was over, it's time to pull the Banshee back. But yeah, it is what it is. Agent Shadow then boosts Muties, which I really don't know what's going on there. Maybe he's trying to chase down the stealth tank? Nope, he's going Harvester. Well, Agent Shadow has realized that the only way to win Rivals is, of course, to kill the Harvester. He's focusing now on the true objective of Rivals. He's almost there, and Agent Shadow secures the victory with one Harvester kill to 0. Pretty much, Trolloween's going to have to find himself a Harvester kill very quickly. There's not much time left in this game. He's going to need to find himself a Harvester kill real fast. Agent Shadow with 410 Tiberium now, so it's a good thing he got the extra 80. I guess it does shut down Trolloween's income, so it's not completely insane. But yeah, it is always funny when people just go ham on the Harvester. Looks like actually Agent Shadow has pretty good control of all the pads. Oh, not quite. Maybe it's going to be close. The Venom doesn't live. Oh my god, the Venom goes down. Double stealth tank versus the, what they called? Laser troops. That's how it's interesting that almost everyone has played stealth tanks so far. I think that's, yeah, I think that's very interesting. Wow, these Venoms are just absolutely shredding the laser troopers. The stealth tank on the bottom. I think Agent Shadow's got this one locked up now. He blocks off the middle, and yeah, he does take it.
Okay, so Agent Shadows takes the first game. It's a close game. Both getting hits on each other's base and a Harvester kill here and there. So he takes the first game. So Trolloween does pick the second map. Oh, my Rivals race seems to have begun mid-tournament. Oh, look at the guy in #1 spot. His name's Rocket.
Rocket. What a dick.
He's like a meme account of me. He's just going to try and best me
You should
every
message him
turn.
and ask him to go down to 3100, and then you can all just chill. Easy race.
Okay, so Trolloween, I'm not too fussed. Go same again, or let the people... I can't convolute it anymore than it's already convoluted Trolloween, so I'll go same map again.
Do you think your extra T's and Z's are going to give you an advantage in the race?
Well,
Or do
I
you
think
that his
it was actually
streamlined
your
rocket
brother that once said, yeah, like when Mad Skills was playing Rivals or whatever, I think your brother said, well, you know, anyone with a Z on the end of their name is like going to be super skillful or super cool or something. And I was like, what about someone with a double Z?
So you think you're favoured because of the extra Z's?
Well, you know, I mean, I've got to find my advantages where I can take them. Like,
Yeah, fair enough, man. That's why my name begins with a 1 instead of a B, so I can get ahead of Alicia on the leaderboard.
Okay, if we can
Something
get...
that she is often irate about.
Okay, the room code is NXRB. We've got everyone in here. Great. Thanks for following. I use GoTo. Rocket versus Rockets. Yeah, I think the chat saw that. That's quite weird. Okay, so Broken Mesa again. Here we go. Trolloween needs to win this match to stay in the game.
Establishing battlefield control.
Thanks, K Shabib. Good to know you're only here to listen to Bladecast.
New mission received.
Alright, so we see the same deck from Agent Shadow, which I didn't like it that much last time. Wait, did he change Militants to Fanatics? His deck is so weird now. His cheapest unit is 30 cost. Yeah, I don't like his deck at all. Trolloween playing the same deck. Switch to Seth. And also switch to Laser Drones. So slightly cheaper deck this time. I like Laser Drones a lot. I think that's a good choice. If you know, like Laser Drones, the biggest problem with Laser Drones is they suck versus GDI. If you know you're going to be playing Nod Mirrors all day, which you like for sure are, then Laser Drones are probably real good. So yeah, I like the Laser Drones. I'm surprised that we haven't seen anyone play a Phantom. Like everyone's just played Stealth Tank. I don't know if Stealth Tank is better. Maybe it is. I don't know. I feel like Phantom is pretty insane. But I digress. So Agent Shadow goes straight into the Venom. Fair enough. Good map for it as well. Does then send the Venom. Send the Venom top. Yeah, that makes sense. Look, he's going to easily take this missile. Venom's going to clean up middle and top, and he has Fanatics bottom. Yeah, it's looking pretty good for Agent Shadow, and he does take the first missile fairly comfortably. Seth Drill Pop was just a couple of seconds too late. Yeah, and the Venoms are just absolutely tearing up the board, man. Like, he needs answers to Venoms. I think maybe Trolloween should be just going into his own Venoms. That might be the better play than trying to fight the Venoms that are on the board. Because the units he's making to fight Venoms are so easily countered, whereas if he just makes his own Venoms, then Agent Shadow's forced to change game plan. And there we go. He makes his own Venom. Agent Shadow goes Bike. So now we get into a scenario where he can change what the game is about. Wow, Laser Drones go straight for the Harvester, ignoring the bikes. Not a big fan of that. They're going to get absolutely shredded by these bikes. Stealth Tank comes in. Stealth Tank actually does seem pretty dominant so far in the Nod Mirrors. Kills bikes, kills other Stealth Tanks, kills all the air units. There comes a flame drill pod on the bottom, bikes at the top. Stealth Tank's going to clean up the bikes at the top, but he has nothing for the middle, and the drill pod doesn't actually get there in time. The Stealth Tank does block. So I think Trolloween's going to be... Oh no, Trolloween does sneak onto the pad. It's pretty impressive stuff. Agent Shadow stopped microing for a couple of seconds. Stealth Tank is going to reload. Actually fires its last missile, resetting its reload slightly. Thank God they changed that, by the way, so it doesn't reset fully. And the Stealth Tank does manage to take the top pad, and because he snuck on the bottom, he does take that missile. So back to 1-1. Shadow comes in with a Venom to clean up those pesky flamers. I think you can see the power of Seth, by the way, in this game. Like the Seth drill pod just won him that missile basically, and we would have secured him at least more time on the first one if he'd done it a little bit sooner. So we're gonna see some Stealth Tank on Stealth Tank action. Here comes some Muties to try and take care of the Stealth Tanks. Muties have looked kind of whatever. Like there's so many Venoms flying around. They've looked pretty underwhelming. Stealth Tank cleans up the Venom. Yeah, I think Stealth Tank has just looked the most dominant unit in this event so far. Stealth Tank and Venom. Here comes the new Venom. More Flamers. Agent Shadow going after the Harvester, it looks like. Smart of him. You know, gotta get that Harvester kill. He's only got 350 Topiary. Hilarious. I think Trolloween's desperately trying to avoid killing this single mutant, which is a very good play by him. Oh, wow. Stealth Tank just gets eaten by the opposing Stealth Tank. I think Trolloween really needs to make some lasers, man. I haven't seen a single laser troop from Trolloween, and he's just getting eaten by Stealth Tanks. Here comes some lasers. A little bit too late now, I think, to the party. I think the game's going to be over before they can arrive. He needs to put his Harvester on the top pad. He's about to lose the militants up there. Put Harvester on the top pad. No, he isn't doing it. Oh, it's looking bad. It's looking bad. And Agent Shadow takes it.
Okay, so Agent Shadows wins the series 2-0. GG guys. GG guys. Well played. Okay, so we've got Agent Shadows advancing through to the next round. The next game up we have is Blade versus Jordan. So I will be casting this series. And I just want to take a short break here and say that I think what I'm going to do with the very generous donation from Nukin's Herpes is add an extra $50 to the prize pool, but I like the idea of letting more than one person get paid. So I think first place is now going to be $40, second place is going to be $20, and we'll have a third place game for $10. If anyone has any objections to that, please let me know. I'm open to suggestions, but provisionally, that's what I'm going to do. And of course, I will sort Blade out after the stream in terms of money.
I'm doing this for what's the word? Pro bono. There we go.
Yeah, pro bono. Don't worry, Blade.
I
know.
Gratis, mate. It's gratis.
Okay, so I've put an extra $50 into the prize pool. Please remember that the first 20 are my own money, so that's not the tourney's not
Okay,
not
says Rocket's
powered.
going to the Titty Club tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Take
Well,
that
he's
home,
seen
don't
straight
get it
through
single.
that.
Let's
He's
go.
Okay, so I'll just set up the match. You should put the rest to your troops. What, my alliance? Give money to people in my alliance? Jeez.
No, fuck your alliance.
Yeah, like,
What's that?
come on, man. I already donate them cards when I'm told to. Oh, or maybe yeah, my units. Yeah, possibly. I could buy some diamonds. We'll see. I don't want to make any like hard and fast decisions now because there's a lot going on, you know, running this tournament. I'm constantly thinking about something. Okay, so I will be casting this. I will create the match. The Copycat just subscribed. Thank you very much, Copycat. If you don't know, this month is September. Subs are 50% off. So if you're on the fence about subbing to me, it'd be really great if you could support the channel. And through most of this month, subs are 50% off. So it should be around $2.50. Thank you very much, Copycat. That's great. So many boos. Are you going to open betting? Oh, yeah, okay. I could. I won't for the first round. Just leave it as it is for the first round, but I could open betting a bit later on. Okay, so map is Broken Mesa. There's just so many things to remember. Who's playing? Jordan versus Blade. Okay, we'll leave the server on Europe for the first game. Okay, so if Jordan and Blade could please join. Okay, we've got Blade. Now just waiting on Jordan. I know he is here somewhere. So, if all the participants are here and listening, please remember now that the first... Wow. Okay.
Subway 100 bonus 100 freaking Nuckins Herpes took my credit card and I want it back.
Thank you
Please
very much.
send me any leads to this address. Flinty69 with an APC
at gmail.com. Okay, let me read that out. Freaking Nukin's Herpes took my credit card, now I want it back. Please send me any leads to this address. Flinty69 with an APC at gmail.com. Thank you very much, Nukin, for the 1,000 bits. And thank you, Subway, for adding an additional 100 on top of that. Thank you very much. We've got guys in here now, so let's get ready to go. Okay, well, Jordan's now gone. maybe he brought the wrong deck. I'm hoping he's now getting a deck that, you know, is compliant with the rules. And yeah, if all the players are here, please know that now the top 3 places get paid. So it's not just winner take all anymore. So first, second, and third get paid. So there's still something to play for third place. Okay, here we go.
Establishing battlefield control.
Can someone tell Kenny what the rules are? Okay, here we go. Broken Mesa. We've got Jordan on the left and Blade on the right, both running Seth. Jordan running a 3-1-2 deck and Blade running a 2-2-2 deck. Currently the missile's stalled here. And this, what I'd like to say is something Blade is very good at. He does teach that in his one-on-one coaching. If anyone's interested, Blade does offer private coaching if you want to step up your rival's game. He has seemed to have abandoned the... Oh, he's still holding the pad. Now the missile's stalled again. Blade is the first to tech switch into a Venom. Probably noticed how well Venoms were doing in the last matchup. And really wants to utilize them here. Jordan obviously responds with some bikes. Missile's about 3/4 charged here. It's going to pop off soon. Oh, and Blade out with an Inferno. Oh, and manages to get his scavs to pick up 10 Tiberium there. Oh, missile stalled. Is there a chance of a flip? No, there's not. Blade takes the first missile.
Major structural damage received. Unit offline. Unit ready.
Okay, so we got the second missile charging here. Well, now it's stalled, but looks like Jordan seems to be setting up some sort of like aerial offensive, sticking hard with the air units here. So Blade does respond with a stealth tank. Still got scavengers on the field, picking up some extra Tiberium when they can. Jordan deploying his drill pod down the bottom, so Blade responds with a drill pod of his own on near the middle pad. He's going to need to get on that pad. He's not going to be able to take the second missile. Second missile does go to Jordan.
Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit offline.
Okay, looks like Jordan continuing with the air units here. The Venoms are going to take down infantry very quick. So Blade responds with a stealth tank. 2 stealth tanks, in fact. Quite a heavy investment, but very capable of taking down any of Jordan's air or war factory units. Looks like Blade is going all in with the stealth tanks here. Good at holding the pads, especially, well, holding the pads on defense. The third missile's about to go, and Blade does take it. He takes the first match. Both players managing to get at least 1 missile off, though. Okay, so GG Blade. Okay, right. So, Jordan, if I can have your map suggestion in the chat, please. And I will be changing the server over to North America for this next game. Yeah, Jeffrey, I see what you're saying here. Just waiting for Jordan's match here. I know what you're saying. You could also say that about Titan. Yeah, or Flame Tank. Okay, so Jordan's elected for Rorschach. It's a very indecisive map, this one. Do you go for the pads or do you just go straight for the harvester? Okay, so I'll set this game up. Okay, Jong. Jong is the room code. If we can have Jordan and Blade in there for game 2. My rules are fidgety. Well, I was just trying something different. Okay, should be. There's a unit list. There's no confusion. Yeah, there is a unit list. I still love you. Oh, thanks, Keisha Beep. Not enough to sub, but cheers. Okay, so if we can have Jordan and Blade in, the room code is Jong. Is there some mental warfare going on here? Does neither player want to be the first person into the match? A Blade first in? What does this mean psychologically? How is Jordan going to respond? And Jordan responds by joining the game. So, interesting here. Both in Masters 1. Let's go.
Establishing battlefield control.
Oh ho 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 ho. Blade with the is it, I don't know the word for it, but he was
New objective.
saying earlier that these are just going to be nod mirrors, planting the seeds, as it were, to just make people think that he's always going to play nod. But here he is with strong arm GDI
Unit
and Jordan playing Seth again. I'm unsure if I think. Oh, I don't really want to say anything about the decks. One of them's GDI and one of them's Nod. Let's go. And Blade takes early control of the pad here. Jordan going to pick up 10 Tiv with those scavs, so gets a refund on his militants. Is losing position
building
to Blade's rifleman, but responds with a venom, which is going to kill those riflemen very quickly. Jordan also doing a good job to pick up some Tiberium with the scavengers. Blade responds with a hammerhead, and we're all going to pretend that none of us saw that raider shot from hammerhead there.
Unit lost.
For anyone that don't know, Hammerhead and Phantom both technically have Raider, but it's very temperamental, so we have allowed them in the tournament. This is not a new development. These are on the unit
Missile
list.
cancelled. Nuclear warhead
First missile goes to Blade. No harvester harassment yet from either player.
lost. Unit ready.
Is Blade making a play for the harvester?
Unit
He
lost.
is.
Unit ready.
Blade looking to
Defense online.
seal the win here with this harvester kill. Evening Team Rockets. Ah, that's a good one. That's a good one, Buzz. That's a good one. Evening, man. I hope Doom went well for you.
Defense lost.
The harvester goes down.
Lost.
Jordan's harvester does go down. The missile currently stalled.
Unit lost.
Blade with the drone swarms here. Drone swarms are very good at taking out infantry, but also very good at holding pads.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Defense
Doom was a
online.
blast. Literally. I'm sure it was literally a blast.
Defense lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Hammerhead saving the day.
Unit lost.
Easy flying. Moving out. Hold on!
Unit ready.
Rifleman ready.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Okay, the second missile is almost charged here, currently stalled, so we're going to see a mad scramble.
Q donated $5. Fun fact of the day, whenever Michael gets home from his job at Hot Topic,
Lost. Missile
he likes to roll down his boxers and touch himself while you stream rockets. I won't mention what he does when you custom. Meow.
Thank you very much, Q. For the people that don't know, Q is Nukin's cat. I will get to that donation after the match is finished. Jordan did take the second missile, as he did with the first game, or maybe he took the first missile. He took one missile last game anyway. So it's all about this last missile.
Unit lost.
Blade
Lost.
really sort of demonstrating air superiority with these hammerheads here. However, his does just go down, but a strong anti-air unit in this format.
Unit lost.
Hammerhead in the green.
Unit ready.
Hammerhead ready for action.
He goes double hammerhead here. He's gonna need to get some.
Defense online.
He's gonna need to get some,
Unit ready.
you know, some good trades with them. One of them's already gone down. Is he gonna secure the much-needed second missile?
Unit lost.
Oh my god, and Jordan flips it the last second. Jordan takes the second game to even the series at 1-1. The series is now 1-1. GG, guys. Jordan with the last minute flip. Okay, so thank you, Q, for the $5 donation. Let me just see what it said. I did listen to it. It was quite a long one. Fun fact of the day. Whenever Michael, that is Nukin, gets home from his job at Hot Topic, he likes to roll down his boxes and touch himself while you stream rockets. I won't mention what he does when you custom. Meow. Thank you very much, Q. For you, Flintstock says that he feels fighting pit. Okay, Flintstock says that he feels APC would be good. That's a quite a common opinion of Flintstock. Okay, so Blade chooses fighting pit, and the server goes back to Europe. Fighting pit. Oh, cool. Blimey. Okay, let's go. Okay, DTRV. Can Jordan and Blade please join? Very nice flip at the end there. Jordan, well done. Okay, so whoever wins this game advances to the next round of the competition. So Blade is in. We're just waiting for Jordan here. Okay, Jordan has now joined, so we'll get this match underway.
Establishing battlefield control.
1-1. Winner goes through to the next round. Both playing Nod Seth.
3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Okay, so we've got Jordan on the left, Blade on the right.
Harvester ready. Now. No stopping.
Blade with the first 2 militant squads on the pads. Jordan does go 2v1 on top. Ultimately, Blade's going to win the militant position here. So, who's going to go with the first tech switch? Jordan committing quite heavily with a 60 cost chem troop here. Which I feel is quite a heavy mistake, because Blade counters with a Venom. Venom's a lot better than Talons at taking out chem troops. They can do it a lot quicker, but the first missile's almost charged. Jordan takes the first missile. So, Blade needs the next missile to stay in the tournament here.
Roaming for riches. Advancing.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Pointer rolling out.
Unit ready.
Okay, so with the second missile is charging, halfway charged. Currently Jordan has control of the majority of the pads here. Blade is going for some harvester harassment. Jordan pulls his harvester. Don't think it was intentionally, but the Tiberium patch was covered. Blade needs to get on all 3 pads here.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Blade going full Venom. Oh my god. And Jordan takes the missile and the game. Jordan, a bit of a shock there. One of the top seeds to win the tournament is knocked out in the first round. Blade is knocked out by Jordan. GG, guys. GG. GG. Whoa, okay. GG. GG, Blade. I can see you're back on the voice channel.
Hello.
You don't have to comment on your performance there, but if you would like to comment on anything, that's also good.
Probably shouldn't have trolled and tried to play GDI.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know if that was your plan from the get-go, you know, just say everyone's going to do nod mirrors, and then
I
come
wanted to
out
see if it was remotely playable, but it's just not.
I think you did
GDI 's
well.
just-
I mean, the
yeah,
Hammerhead
GDI
was
's
doing work.
horrendous. Nah, man, Hammerhead was awful.
Okay.
It was so bad. GDI units are so terrible. Like all the good GDI units are Raider and 2 range. So
Well,
yeah,
now you
there's
know.
there's no way to make a remotely playable GDI deck out of this with this restriction.
Okay, so
I
well
could've played-
done to Jordan.
No, you can't play Mammoth because that's Raider. Okay, well, that was the only thing you could have played that wouldn't suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chems was a really good decision because they're just impossible to kill. Like without Chem Buggy, you can't kill Chems. So that was a smart play.
So just the pure tankiness of the chems. I mean, obviously
There's
Venoms
there's nothing in like apart from Chem Buggy, there's nothing Nod has
Knockins_hemorrhoids
to kill them.
donated
So, yeah.
$20.
I mean, you saw how long they live
Get
against
the
Venom.
herpes
Like they
treated.
literally survived the 15 seconds to fire a missile against a Venom. Like,
Yeah.
things are they're an insane unit.
Oh, well, we've got a $20 donation from Nukins Hemorrhoids there. Thank you very much for... Fucking hell. Like... Which one of Nukins ailments is going to donate next? But thank you very much for the $20, Nukins Hemorrhoids. Nukins Hemorrhoids says, get the herpes treated. So, we're going to bear that in mind. Thank you very much for the $20. That's very generous. Okay, so Jordan advances to the next round. The last match of the first round is Victor versus Patton Project. Nukin's impotence tried to do it earlier, but couldn't make it work. Guys, I'm planning to put this on YouTube. Okay. Okay, so let me set up the game. Thank you very much so far for everyone that's donated. if anyone would like to make further contributions, please earmark them with where you would like them to go. Either me, the streamer, Caster, Blade, or to add to the prize pool. Thank you very much. All donations are greatly appreciated. Okay, so I'm just setting up the next game here. Broken Mesa for the map, and so far we haven't had anyone with any deck violations, which is good. Let me check where both the contestants are from. Let me just ask Victor if he would prefer a North American server. Victor, do you want North American server? North America, okay, great. So all the matches will be played on the North American server for this game, for this series. If we can please have Patton Project versus Victor, please both join the game. AFZZ or ZZ if you know you speak English. What's happened? Okay, Blade, if we can also get you in here as a spectator, please. Yeah, you're in here. Okay, great, awesome. Let's go.
Establishing battlefield control.
Alright, Patton Project automatically conceding by trying to play GDI. Good choice. And Victor playing Nod. I suspect we might see Infernos from Victor because he loves Inferno.
I think I know Patton's deck, and I think he is bringing something different here.
Available.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is playing Inferno from Victor. Not surprising. Victor loves Inferno. This is the deck I played, I think, in the first game. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what Patton Project's plan is here. Titan isn't going to do anything. Like, the majority of these games are going to be decided by Nod Air, so Titan is not even going to be... Like, Sandstorm I could see, but yeah, Titan I think is going to be terrible. Victor, yeah, just throwing rifles in, farming the 10 Tiberium. It's kind of pointless, actually, what he's doing. Like, he's killed, like, 2 riflemen.
Rebate, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just killed 2 riflemen for 0 Tiberium. Like, I mean, cool, but... There's still 3 riflemen left in that squad. And 45 seconds into the match, and all Victor's done is, like, hold steady. He could have literally just AFK'd and been in pretty much the same spot. But he does take all the pads. Patton responding with a Orca for the top pad. That will clean up the bikes. But then he's sending it middle for some reason. Okay. So, kind of froze the missile a little bit. Not sure he would have made it to the middle in time anyway, but definitely not going to make it there if you have nothing holding the top. Stealth tank comes out. Doesn't clean up the Orca. Actually, a bit of a misfire from Victor. Now he cleans up the Orca.
Unit ready.
Ready for action.
Yeah, Victor just trying to keep farming Tiberium with the scavengers so he can make sure he can get the Infernos out at some point. Puts down a drill pod. Has pretty commanding board presence. Not sure what Patton's going to make next. Victor pretty much pop caps. Patton makes an Orca, which goes up top against some rifles. Not a great matchup for them. Does fire at the rifles, which I think is probably a mistake because it uses up his volley. And yeah, looks like the game's just gonna be over before he can get back onto his pads. Yep. Okay. Well, Victor takes it pretty easily 2-0. Yeah, predictable outcome when one player's playing DDI.
Okay, so Patton may want to take that in consideration if he's got any other backup decks there. Victor obviously running his trademark Inferno there. Victor, a very good Inferno player, unless he comes up against me when I'm playing Jade. But seems to be serving him well in this tournament so far. If we can have your sandbar, here we go. Okay, Patton's already on it. Sandbar. Okay, and North American server. The new game is NWSS. We can have Victor and Patton. . Okay, we've got everyone in the game, so I'll start it up here.
Establishing battlefield control.
All right, Patton continuing with the GDI madness. Victor playing Seth again. Probably going to be the same deck again, I imagine. We'll have to wait and see, but this is a pretty decent map for it as well, so I don't see why he'd change.
New objective
Yeah,
received.
Victor with the same deck and
Online.
Patton with the same deck. All right, so yeah, Patton's deck is obviously substantially worse than Victor's. Still has a Titan, which is still useless in the matchup. Doesn't even have the Drone Swarm, which I think is probably the only unit that Nod struggles to deal with for GDI. All right, so Victor doing the same thing as before. He's gonna, hold steady with his Tiberium. Patton this time going for a double harvester. Okay, so this time he's decided he wants to get out either a lot of units or his Titan. Have to wait and see what. Victor goes for bikes, going after the harvester. Pretty sure he saw there were double. Yeah, he knows there's double. Doesn't want to go past these missiles though. Brings down some rifles to intercept. Looks like he's just going to be happy holding these pads. Oh no, hang on. He is going to try and harass. Not sure I like this. I think he should just try and fire this missile as quickly as possible. Yeah, see now it's stalling, which he could have avoided by blocking the pads. So he does get scavengers down bottom. He does take out the rifles top. Does manage to block. Very easy first missile. Boosted Talon comes in. That's not going to do anything. Way too late.
Major structural damage
Boosted Talon
received.
does clean up the scavengers, but, kind of who cares. Stealth Tank comes out from Victor. Looks like he's sending it towards the Harvesters, which is, again, I'm surprised. I feel like killing a Harvester should not be his priority.
Unit ready.
But he does want it. He can smell blood in the water. Isn't charging the missile. Basically has given up 20 seconds or so by just not being on pads whilst he's trying to harass. Here comes the Titan, which actually has a target thanks to this Stealth Tank.
And he's got the
Victor
sick
does get the
skin.
Harvester kill. Harvester kill is going to be important here. It's going to allow him to make Infernos.
Enhanced.
Does also Drill Pod. Takes top pad.
Unit lost.
Titan's going straight for the Harvester. Patton knows how to win. He knows he's down a Harvester kill. He knows he needs to get one to have a chance. Alright, we're back to even Stevens. But unfortunately, this pesky nuclear missile in the middle of the map doesn't care how many Harvesters you've killed. And Victor wins.
Launched.
Okay.
Someone file a bug report. Victor. Patton killed a Harvester and then didn't win. Bug report. Oh, dear.
Okay, so we've got Victor winning the series there 2-0. GG, guys. Thanks for playing. So we've got Victor going through to the next round. So the next round will be best of 5 instead of best of 3. Okay, so it's best of 5 in this next round. The first matchup will be Anorak versus Agent Shadows.
Oh my god. Anorak versus Agent Shadows in a tournament setting. How is Agent Shadow going to dodge?
Well, we shall see how this plays out. I am now creating the match. Again, it all starts on Broken Mesa. No difference there. Both players are in Europe, so I guess Europe server.
Where is Agent Shadow from?
He speaks German, but I think he's from Switzerland, or he's in Switzerland.
He's in Switzerland. Okay.
I think so.
Oh, I think we talked about it before, didn't we? Because I knew he spoke German. I've seen him speak German quite a few times.
Yeah,
He speaks like a bunch of languages, I think. If he's Swiss, he probably does. I mean,
okay, yeah, yeah. I think Swiss
yeah, he is
speak
Swiss.
English,
Okay.
French, German.
It's like English, French, German, Belgium. No,
Belgian
it's
don't
Flemish?
have a language. They
Flemish, I meant. Sorry.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, okay. Trolloween betting. You know, I've got 1,000 things going on here. Betting should be okay
Oh,
because
also
Blade
Spanish.
will be doing the casting. Oh, the code is ONT. Owned. O-N.
Swiss and Swede are different things, K-Shush. Swede is from Sweden, Swiss is from Switzerland. They're different countries, mate.
They're two different countries.
They're pretty far apart as well.
Okay, so betting. We got the fucking betting bot. Right, let's go.
Anorak is a Swede. Agent Shadow is Swiss.
See, we're
The difference
also
is-
running an education stream here, educating the masses on the difference between Sweden and Switzerland.
Sweden is dark, like 8 months of the year, so they're all really good at RTS because there's nothing else to do. They just have to get computer games all the time. and the Swiss have excellent pikemen.
Pikeman? Okay, so I'm just setting up the betting here. As per requested by Trolloween, who is often the only person who bets, because no one else wants to. And of course I will have the option to draw. Okay, so min betting, well I suppose it could be 1. I'm going to leave it on 100% payout because it's a special day, so rinse me for all you've got. Thanks for following, XM. Okay, start the betting here, and I'll start the matchup. Okay, here we go.
Establishing battlefield control.
Alright, Anorak taking on Agent Shadow, both players playing Oksana. Still think people should be playing Seth, but whatever. I think Seth has clearly proven to be more powerful across the course of these games, but Alarak basically has never played Seth in his life. Oh my god, Agent Shadow is playing Confessor Rockworm, and Alarak is playing the same deck again. I really don't like Alarak's deck. I think Alarak's deck sucks. So Agent Shadow is playing Confessor Rockworm. I'm interested to see if he goes double Harvester here, or if he's just going to be trying to do it off of Scavengers. I actually think that going for like a tech build is not complete insanity, because no one's going to be expecting it. But also everyone's just playing non-aggro mirrors all day, so it is a little bit insane to try and play tech if everyone, everyone's going to be playing non-aggro. It's probably the worst matchup in the game for tech. Alright, so Agent Shadow has 2 bikes. He takes control of all the pads. Anorak brings in bikes to the middle. He's way too slow. He's going to lose his missile badly. He does lose the missile badly. It looks like he maybe, I don't know, maybe he's lagging. Very slow response time on a lot of these plays. Agent Shadow easily takes down his bike squadron. Fanatics finally show up for Anorak, but they're not doing a very good job. They get retargeted onto the bikes and then killed by militants. Looks like Anorak might have completely disconnected at this point, not even making
No,
moves.
he just moved a militant that he spawned.
I mean, Anorak's like response time is sort of 5+ seconds.
Yeah, no, you may be right there. I mean, I've set the server to Europe. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not
pretty
saying it's your
much
fault or
done.
anything. I'm just saying that like Anorak's plays don't make sense if he's awake. So, all right, Confessor does come out for Agent Shadow. Pretty sure this is game over now. Anorak has one kill Confessor, but that's about it. And Agent Shadow just needs to protect the Confessors with bikes, which he's doing. And yeah, this looks like it's comfortably going to Agent Shadow. The game wasn't close. I think Anorak. I mean, like I find it hard to believe that was Anorak at peak performance. Is all I'm saying.
Okay, so we'll go to Anorak. Oh, the match will go to Agent Shadows, but we'll go to Anorak live here in the chat to see what the dealio was.
Well, I mean, there's not a lot you can do. I think if someone lags, they lag.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was like, yeah. I mean, I think everyone could see that, right? Like, his plays didn't make any sense. Like, he just wasn't moving units.
I
at all.
I can't do rematches for lag, Alarak, unfortunately. The server was set to Europe, but I can't really open that can of worms, unfortunately. I will give you a chance to do whatever you might be thinking, try and fix whatever might be causing the lag. I don't know if that's resetting your router or what have you. Let me know, Alarak, if you need a minute
downloading porn.
to prove it's okay. Okay, it's okay. Right. He says it's okay. Right, so the first match goes to Agent Shadows, and yes, everyone got rinsed on the betting there. Agent Shadows did win.
Come on, Anorak. It's 2019, man. You don't need to download porn these days. Just stream it, mate.
Okay, so
Maybe he needs to stop streaming porn. Maybe that's the problem.
yeah, if you're streaming other things whilst this is going on, you need to sort your priorities out. Okay, so Alarak, if we can have your map suggestion. Yeah, I need a map suggestion, Anorak.
Just a guess, but I think we're going to be on Rorschach.
Okay, and if whilst we're waiting for that, I just want to say if anyone's in here and they haven't yet given me a follow on Twitch, I'd really appreciate it if you do. If you're enjoying the content, please hit that follow button. That's greatly appreciated.
Anorak picked Rorschach.
Yeah,
To
Rorschach
the
for the
surprise of no
memes.
one.
When he says memes, he means like the try-hard beatdown.
Yeah, when he says memes, he means it's my favorite map and I was going to pick it 100% of the time anyway. That's what he meant to say.
Yeah. Okay, so region, Europe. Yeah, that seems to be all good. If we can have Blade, Anorak, and Agent Shadows in there. The thing is TPBJ. Toilet paper BJ.
BJ. Ironically, that's why Anorak's lagging, because he's downloading videos.
And well, there
of
you go.
BJ.
There you go. So we've got
Now
Agent
we know.
Shadows in first. Okay, let me just open the betting again. Okay, we got Anorak. Okay, so again, this is best of 5. So first person to 3 wins. Here we go.
Establishing battlefield control.
Alright, Oksana Mirror once again. I think Oksana makes a lot more sense on this map than it did on Broken Mesa. So pretty reasonable choice this time. See if there's any changes to the decks. No changes to decks. Okay, so Agent Shadow once again with the Confessor Rockworm. Anorak again with the no laser, no scavenger deck. Probably, I don't know if he's trying to prove that you can play without lasers and scavengers or what, but I mean, obviously you can because Alicia does it all the time. Anorak charging the pads, sensible against Agent Shadow's deck, especially since last time he saw Confessors. There's a reasonable chance we're going to see it again. Out comes some bikes. Anorak also makes bikes. Anorak probably feeling quite sad he can't make tank. Agent Shadow eats a bike volley, tries to kite his bikes in, but can't manage to get the shot off. Looks like the bikes are simply going to trade while the wheels eat the militants. That's a good exchange for Anorak, although I'm not sure where the wheels have gone. I feel like the wheels should not have got involved in this bike fiesta. Alright, Anorak goes for a second Fnatic, pretty reasonable choice. There's really nothing in Agent Shadow's deck that can beat Fanatics, apart from Confessors, which are going to take forever to come out. So yeah, I like this. Although Anorak, it looks like he's going to try and harass the Harvester instead of firing the missile. Huge misplay. Could have fired the missile like, 10 seconds ago. Instead he's harassing a Harvester. Does take the missile pretty comfortably. 115, not great. But also the second Harvester was fairly delayed, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Fanatics move in with the wheels. Looks like Anorak's trying to get some pressure on this Harvester. And there's the first Confessor at 129. Wow, that is really quick, considering that he didn't make his second Harvester until like 20 seconds ago. Kind of insane how fast this Confessor comes out. But there it is. There is a Confessor. Anorak gets a Harvester kill. Takes another Banshee. He's going to try and finish off these bikes, maybe go for another. Looks like he's going to try and use Venoms to counter the Confessors, which I think is a mistake. Wheels would be much better. Confessors actually have good anti-air damage, but terrible anti-vehicle damage. So Venoms is a big misplay from Anorak. He should definitely be using Wheels, not Venoms, but does finally use Wheels. Might be too late now. This Confessor's going to take this missile. Don't think Anorak's going to get back on the pad in time. Well, it doesn't look like it. Maybe. Here comes the Venom. Just in time. Gets absolutely shredded. Sneaks some wheels onto the pad, though. He needs to win this missile. I think if he loses it, the game is done. Stealth tank to counter stealth tank. Bikes are going around the top. That's a pretty big... I'm not a big fan of this from Agent Shadow. He knows there's a stealth tank there. Stealth tank eats the bikes. I think he just threw the game with those bikes. And yes, I think Agent Shadow just threw the game by sending the bikes around to suicide into the stealth tank. Alright, and Anorak takes it 2-0.
Okay, right. God. Something's messed up with the betting. It didn't register any points, any bets on the right side, so that's another problem to add to it. I don't know. Okay, so bear with me 1 second. Who bet on Anorak? Beep, your bet won't count because you bet 100 and there's no way you've got 100 rocket dollars, so that's why yours didn't go through. Thought Pace.
Yeah, come on, K-Shush. You slut.
Let's have thought paste. So the series is evened up at 1-1.
Yeah, these rocket dollars seem pretty expensive, mate. You don't get them handed out like candy. Not like Copycat's bot. Jesus.
Yeah, they're a bit more scarce.
You get thousands of points from Copycat.
Okay, I don't know why yours didn't go through thought paste. And I don't know why yours didn't go through Trolloween and Eric. Right, okay. You all bet 20, so I'm just going to quickly give you more points. Okay, sorry about this. Anything you want to say during the intermission, Blade?
Go Bears.
I think that's an NFL reference. Pop-Tart. Okay, so almost there, people. I will just have to reset the betting because I don't know why that didn't work. Right, all you guys should have been paid. I manually edited your points. You won't see anything in the chat, but you should have $20 extra. Yes, give us your map choice, please, Agent Shadows. Right, I just need to pick winner for that. Okay, yeah, Agent Shadows, let me know your map choice. Flooded Fields. Okay, great. Flooded Fields. Okay, Europe. So the code is QNHN. Or QUHN, sorry. Okay, we'll start the betting. Should work this time. I mean, I think. Okay, so just waiting on Anorak. Yeah, the bets are coming through for the right side now, so it does seem to be working this time. Okay, so we'll start the match here.
Establishing battlefield control.
Alright, here we go with the 98th Oksana Mirror of the tournament.
3, 2, 1. New objective
And we're seeing slight change from Anorak. What the... Oh my god. Right, so Anorak's decided to go for triple air Centurion. Agent Shadow has dropped the Rack Worm and has added in Venom. Interesting choice. So, yeah, Agent Shadow's looking at sort of a War Factory build, mostly. Does go straight into the Venom. Venom does seem to be one of the most dominant units in this format. Anorak only really has Phantom to respond. It's going to be pretty expensive for him to respond. Going to need to wait for 150 before he can fight a Venom. Looks like he's going to just basically lose first missile because he can't beat a Venom. Yeah. First missile goes easily to Agent. Anorak makes a Venom of his own, but Agent Shadow's already got bikes to answer it.
Prowling the battle.
So that gets pretty shredded. Yeah, it goes down almost immediately. Agent Shadow gets some money off of it as well. Here comes some laser drones going in on the aggro on the bikes. Not great. Rifles to contest the scavengers, but the Venom is next to the scavengers. Finally, a Phantom comes out. Hopefully, this Phantom can get Anorak back into the game, but it's looking pretty rough for him. He needs to protect his Phantom if he's going to win this. Oh, Phantom does take a bike volley. In comes some laser drones. Phantom takes another bike volley. It's almost dead now. Here comes the stealth tank. Agent Shadow is also on double half. Anorak goes double half, but a little later. Looks like Agent Shadow is going to be first to the punch when it comes to making tech units. Phantom takes out another Venom. Laser drones go after the stealth tank, which gets boosted to clean them up. Not looking good for Anorak. Pretty dead here. Not sure what he can do. Yeah, super duper dead. And we're done. Super duper dead.
Okay, so Agent Shadows moves it to 2-1 in the series. Not a big fan of Anorak's deck, to be honest there. Okay, so moving on to the fourth game. Anorak, if we can have your map suggestion, please. And if I can give you a bit of advice there, Anorak, don't test out other people's decks during a tournament, possibly.
Savage. Rockets dropping knowledge on Anorak.
Open water. Okay, let's go.
And Nukin with the Rected. Not sure. Aren't you busy, Nukin? Get out of here. Get out of here, Nukin. Nukin couldn't make the tournament today because he was too busy watching the tournament, apparently.
Okay, so... Oh, I need to pay people. Right, who won? That was Agent Shadows, who was on the left. Okay, betting is now open again. Give my points. So yeah, done it. The code is ZSAB. Okay, just still waiting on Anorak there. I believe the betting is open. Yes, it is. Okay, Anorak has entered the game. Right, so it is currently 2-1 to Agent Shadows. If Agent Shadows wins this game, Anorak is out of the tournament.
Establishing battlefield control.
Alright, here we go again. And oh my god, to everyone's surprise, both players are playing Roxana again. A shocking twist. Let's see if there's any deck changes. Doesn't look like Alex back on his original deck. Agent Shadow back on the Confessor deck. Not sure why Open Water was picked. I guess Agent Shadow wants to abuse Scavengers, so Open Water's a good choice.
Anorak picked them out.
Oh, right, okay. Not sure why. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, this is a very good Fnatic map, because he can obviously put Fnatics in the middle of the map and then boost everything around them. That makes sense. Fair enough. Alright, so Anorak goes to Harass. One of the reasons I don't like Open Water that much as a double harvester map is exactly what we're seeing here. It's very easy to both contest the missile and also harass Harvester at the same time. Agent Shadow does make a good play of putting his bikes onto the pad to ensure the missile stalls out. Anorak is going to get a Harvester kill. Maybe? It's going to be close, actually. Ooh, boosted Scavs. Interesting. Does get the Harvester kill. Moves his own Harvester to secure the first missile. Not actually sure he's going to do it. Doesn't do it and gets the flipsies. And Anorak takes the first hit. Alright, well, once he got punched in the face by a nuclear missile, you're in pretty bad shape. So Anorak now has to win 2 missiles against Confessors, which are going to come out sort of 20 seconds from now, maybe less. Yeah, I don't fancy Anorak's chance. It's not looking good for my boy. It's going to cost me some points here. So Anorak trying to find a maneuver that gets him in against this Venom, but not succeeding. Out comes the first Confessor. Not sure what Anorak's plan is. He's going to need to surround it with wheels. Again, he goes for Venom. I really feel like Anorak should look at Confessor in the units tab and check what it's good against. Alright, here come the wheels. Wheels are, of course, the correct choice. Stealth Tank boosted to take out the opposing Stealth Tank. Wheel spam to deal with Confessors is a good choice. Agent Shadow makes another Confessor, which I think is a horrible choice, given there's only wheels to fight. Here comes a Stealth Tank, which is a good choice, but it's going to be a little bit slow. Is going to get onto the middle pad. Very nice. Now Anorak needs to respond to something else. Here comes a Venom for some reason. He's going to need to contest this back pad. Oof, that Venom is going to get chewed up. I think the winner of this Stealth Tank battle... yeah, okay. I was going to say if Agent Shadow wins that Stealth Tank battle, he's going to win the game. Does lose the Stealth Tank, though, and these wheels are not going to clear up his Confessors quick enough. And that looks like it's it. Anorak down.
So, Agent Shadows wins the series 3-1 and advances to the next round. That's the final, isn't it? I believe. So, Agent Shadows is the first person into the finals, but fear not, Anorak, because you will play for the third place match, which I think we should do best of 5 for that one, and we'll hold that before the final. So we'll do that after we finish these semi-finals, and that'll be playing for $10. Okay, so Agent is the first one through to the final. Agent, you're through to the final. Well done. Okay, and next up we've got Jordan versus Victor. Okay, and I just got to pay out the bets. I think people are probably screaming at me. There are 3 prizes. Yes, there's 3 prizes now, Agent. First, second, and third, because of donations. Yeah, Cassius, that's for 3rd place, man. Get out of here. Yeah, that's right, Agent Shadows. Okay, you just asked if there are 3 prizes, and I said yes, and then you correctly guessed what each one was. So I'm guessing you already knew what they were. Okay, so we've got Jordan versus Victor, and we'll do that on the NA servers. Both players would like that. Okay, so the code is VERK, and let me just pay out the bets. Okay, so that was Agent Shadows on the left. Okay, so into our last semi-final match, and we will hold the 3rd place match after this. Okay, so just start the betting here. How long have I been streaming for? Yeah, I think we're making good time. This is a good time. Okay, so Jordan, if you could join the match when you're ready, please. Okay, I'm not sure if that command works. Pause the game. I'm not sure if I've set that up or if you're able to do that.
Alright, so here we go. Victor versus Jordan. Both players playing Seth this time. Good choice on this map. Suspect we'll see exactly the same deck from Victor.
3, 2, 1. New objective.
And it is the same deck from Victor, and Jordan's deck is probably the one he played as the last game against me. I assume that's what he was playing. I think chems are a good choice in general because it's quite hard to kill them. Although, if you know you're playing against Victor, you know your opponent's going Infernos, so I think it's a lot weaker choice if you know you're going up against Victor. Because Victor's always bringing Infernos, and Infernos are going to one-shot your chems or close enough to it. So, not a huge fan of the chems specifically against Victor. I think Victor's deck is weakest to Banshees because the stealth tanks aren't actually quick enough to kill them. Anyway, Jordan and Victor both set up double rifle scavenger and chill. Jordan goes into chemical warriors. Victor goes into venom. Both reasonable options. Jordan's going to need to respond to this venom pretty soon. Probably going to make bikes next. Maybe save for stealth tank. Looks like we are going to see bikes. Another venom from Victor. Bikes are going to finish off the first venom. And the chem warriors are going to take care of the infantry. Jordan's bikes are kind of AFKing a little. Here comes the first Inferno. Chems do go down. First Inferno takes care of a bike squadron. Seth drill pod at the top from Jordan. Or it could be anyone's game. Looks like Victor takes the advantage with this Venom going top and gets the double bomb in the middle. Victor has control of all the pads. Jordan responds with a Chem Trooper, but it's going to be a little too slow. I'm not sure I like this. This Chem Trooper is just going to get bombed. Yeah. Scavengers come in too late. Does manage to sneak. Does manage to steal a hit on the Seth drill pod by moving his chems back and retargeting the bomb.
They didn't even see the light of day.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, but it doesn't really help him out, sadly. Victor in commanding lead anyway. Victor does go for the bomb again. Jordan with another Chem Trooper. Surprised not to see more Infernos from Victor, honestly. Like, Jordan clearly is struggling to find a decent answer to them. Here is another one. The first one goes down. Stealth tank now. Not sure about that. Not sure why. Stealth tank from Jordan. Best answer to Inferno in his deck. Looks like Victor is going to snipe it, though. Doesn't even get the trade. Does get the steal. Loses it to the bikes. Chem Warrior is still alive. This Inferno is creating a zone of control. Very nice movement to suicide his Chem Warriors against the Inferno bomb, but is unable to capitalize on it with more than a single bike volley onto the Inferno. Nice drill pod from Victor, blocking off route to the bottom. Looks like Victor has pretty commanding lead. Bikes are going to take out this Inferno, but it doesn't matter. Victor has all the pads, and once again, the Venom is the dominant unit of the game.
GG guys, well done Victor. Right, so that is the first game, right? I'm not imagining things, is that right?
Yeah, but it was game one.
Okay, yeah, so that was Victor taking the series to 1-0. Jordan, if we can have your deck suggestions, please. Not deck suggestion, map suggestion, please. And looks like people are quizzing on the betting. Right, I'm going to lower the payout for the next one. But well done all those that absolutely fleeced me there. You're a payout. Well, thanks. Okay, so Jordan, if we can have that map suggestion, please. Okay, alright, he's looking at maps. I'm sure he cares very little, KGB, if I'm honest.
It feels pretty bad, Keisha. It feels pretty bad, man. Do you want to give me some points?
I don't think I've got a give command set up. If anyone
Oh,
does
rip.
wanna unless if it's automatically set up, then yeah, I've got it. But if you have to manually do it, then I don't. Yeah, if anyone wants to gain
Sandbar,
more
Jesus.
points, you do gain points by watching the stream. Also, donating bits and following and subscribing will automatically give you extra dollars.
What bot do you use?
I use the Streamlabs chatbot.
I use that as well. How did you get it to automatically give points for bits?
Let me show you. If you go on Streamlabs/loyalty, you can set up all the stuff from there. Have you done that?
Yeah. I think so.
If you go on point settings, you can set how often it pays out points for people watching. I've got it set to $1 every 10 minutes. And then below that it says points for follow, points for sub, points for host, and points per 100 bits.
Interesting. My one just doesn't have a points per bits section.
Doesn't it?
Mine has event payout, raid, follow, sub, mass sub gift, and on host.
Is this
And donations.
streamlabs.com/dash/loyalty?
Well, if you're using CloudBot, then I'm not. I mean, I use the Streamlabs. I use Streamlabs chatbot, not CloudBot.
I've got the Streamlabs chatbot doing the betting. I think it
hang on.
might this might actually be the Streamlabs extension. And
Right.
the Streamlabs chatbot, you can set it so they automatically talk to each other.
Okay.
Well, you know what I mean.
What do they say?
Well, they say, you know, I'll tell Blade how to get the fucking points. No, they integrate with each other is what I mean. Thanks for
Alright,
following,
I'll
Chris
look at
Ev.
it later.
Bonjour. Yeah, if you download and install the Streamlabs extension, you can hook them up together, and that's probably it. Okay, so here we go. Next match.
Establishing battlefield control.
Oh yeah, everyone, I'm also probably going to be putting this on YouTube. I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my YouTube. It doesn't cost you anything. I'll post the link there. Have I opened the betting? Have I opened the betting? No. Yeah, I've opened the betting now. I'm going to keep it open for 30 seconds. Sorry, as you were, Blade.
Alright, so Victor with exactly the same deck. Obviously, Jordan has now added Phantom to his deck, which I think is a great choice, given that you know Victor's going to be playing Infernos and the Venoms. It's better against those than the Stealth Tank is.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
So, pretty basic start. Both players just jockeying for position with the rifles. Jordan is the first to tech switch into Venom. Wow, Victor goes straight into Stealth Tank. He's not messing around at all. Cleans that up in one volley. Another Venom is going to take control of the top. I think Jordan... Is Jordan going to be able to kill his rifles in time? Oh, he's bailed. I think he should have sent those scavengers bottom if he wanted to have a chance of winning that missile. So Victor does take it pretty easily. Small misplay from Jordan there. I think he needs to contest with the missile troopers for longer scavengers until the Venom could get into position. Two drill pods, one against the other. Jordan's drill pod does come out on top. Jordan's trying to suicide his scavenger, but not doing a very good job of it. Victor's being careful not to give it up. Victor looking pretty strong at the moment, but you know, nothing's really happening, so both players just sort of chilling, waiting for their rifles to do their business. Jordan moves in some scavengers, looking to make a little bit of extra money. Is going to lose these fanatics to a Venom, which is going to really cost him. That's a 30 cost unit. They go down without even a fight. In comes some scavengers. They're also going to lose to the Venom. And the bikes get cleaned up instantly by the Stealth Tank. In comes a drill pod from Victor, looking pretty commanding. Pretty pretty good control on all the pads. Makes a Inferno, which is heading top. Jordan doesn't have a lot going on here. He's gonna need to make something happen soon. He's gonna need that Phantom, but he only has 20 Tiberium. Does take control of both pads, but only really because Victor's letting him have it, whilst he waits for his Inferno to reload. His stealth tank might not reload quickly enough here, though. He's gonna go down. Can Jordan get on the pad? He cannot, and Victor takes the game.
Okay, so Victor takes the series to 2-0. GG, guys. Well done, Victor. Yep. Inferno emote in the chat there. Okay, so I'll just pay out the betting again. It's only 50% payout here, guys. But everyone bet on Victor anyway. Oh, God, look at following. Okay, so I'll set up the third game. Jordan needs to win this game to stay in the match. If I can have your deck suggestion, please, Jordan. And thank you for your kind words, KSB. Sorry, map suggestion. Yeah, thank you. I need your map suggestion. Open water. Okay, so Jordan has picked open water. It's quite a familiar map for most people, I'd say. It gets used quite a lot in tournaments, and it's, I don't know, it's floating around Masters League, I think, which is where I spend most of my time. Okay, so code is MJOD. We can have Victor and Jordan. Okay, Blade, just waiting for you to spectate.
Jod.
Okay, here we go.
Establishing battlefield control.
Oh, Jordan and Victor both betting on themselves. That's good to see.
Mission received. Building on
Alright, here we go again. Victor has not changed the unit in his deck. Jordan has copied his deck, it looks like. Jordan is now playing a mirror match against Victor. Can't beat him, join him, I guess. Both players go rifles into scavs. Scavs are heinous unit, absolutely broken. So dumb.
Not as broken as
No
they used to
scavs.
be.
Huh?
Not as broken as they used to be when they first came out.
Yeah, well, they were intentionally overtuned, I believe. It was the most, like, I've never seen a unit be so obviously overpowered upon release.
I know, that's why I bought it.
Yeah, well, then they got you, didn't they? That's why they made it overpowered, so that you'd buy it. Both players go into Air Tower. Victor goes for a Venom, which is sensible. Jordan goes for an Inferno, which is utter madness. An Inferno this early in the game, he's basically invested all of his resources in this Inferno. And Victor's just going to overwhelm with cheap units. Here comes a Bike and a Scavenger. Victor, so Jordan really struggling to deal with this Venom. Gonna need to get a lot of work done from this Inferno. Kills a 10 cost unit, it's not really what he's looking for. In comes a Stealth Tank. If Jordan loses this Inferno to this Stealth Tank, I think I'm gonna call it right now. Because that would be the most savage beating. Victor obviously able to afford Drill Pod because he hasn't built an Inferno. And yeah, it looking bad for Jordan. His Inferno not getting much work done. It's only killed about, what, 50, 60 cost of units. It's fired 3 times, it doesn't look particularly useful. In comes the stealth tank. Oh, does misfire slightly and gets bombed back. Huge misplay from Victor. Gives Jordan the chance to come back into this game. Jordan now way ahead in economy. Inferno reloads again. Let's see if we can get another good bomb off of it. Stealth tank does kill the Venom. This would be a good time for the Inferno to go in. Oh, does block the tile though. Blocks the pad. Oh, and he loses the Inferno. Big misplay from Jordan. Blocked off the tile. He wanted to park the Inferno in and then lost it while moving around. And these Venoms have just been an absolute nightmare for Jordan. He simply is not capable of dealing with them in a timely fashion. Stealth tank is going to take care of these bites. Another stealth tank is going to move up to try and defend from the Infernos. Jordan trying to set up a multiple Inferno plan. Victor does waste his stealth tank shots. And loses the stealth tank. Very bad for him. And loses both stealth tanks. But does have enough for another drill pod. Inferno's going to take care of that though. Looking pretty good for Jordan now. His drill pod takes the left. I think Victor's wanton throwing of 2 stealth tanks has really left him very far behind. Jordan is going to take the second missile. And Victor gets his own Inferno out. Maybe the King of Infernos wants to prove something. After getting stomped on by Infernos. Inferno does take a bike volley. Takes out the bikes in exchange. Jordan goes for another Inferno. Not really sure what the fuck's going on in this game, to be honest with you, mate. This is mental. What is he? Oh, wow. Nice bombs, though. Victor kind of gave those away. And he's parked his bikes inside the fire and loses them. And Jordan with a 4th Inferno.
Getting a bit hectic on those pads.
Control of the pad with his flames. I mean, Victor, maybe it's time for Victor to pack it in and give up the crown. I think maybe Victor's going to have to abdicate as King of Infernos at this point. Looks like he's, you know, Prince of Infernos at best. Oh, a nice little bait. Gets the stealth tank in. Gets onto the pad but can't clear the Infernos. And there we go, Inferno spam. Good game, I guess. That was absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous game.
Okay, GG guys. That was a weird one.
Alright, the king is dead. Long live the new king.
So, Jordan wins, which is good for me, the bookie. Jordan gets a nice... Oh, I should have upped the payout. Oh well, don't matter. I'll give you an extra 10 points at some point, Jordan. Okay.
Request the same map. Just been curb stomped. Wants to
Same
go
map.
back and have another
Okay,
shot
yeah,
at it.
well, we're straight in. So the series is currently 2-1 to Victor. Great. That was open water, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, it'll be interesting to see if anyone's betting will be swayed. Okay, so just waiting for Jordan now. Everyone coming in with the tiny bets because they've lost all their money. Okay, here we go.
Establishing battlefield control.
I suspect we might see exactly the same thing again. I would be surprised if neither player brings Phantom.
Yeah, I was
given how
good. I
that
didn't
game
want to
went.
say at the end of last game, but a Phantom would have been really handy there, wouldn't it?
Nope, both players playing exactly the same deck. Jesus Christ. How do you, I'm sorry, but how do you not, right?
Yeah.
How do you not bring a Phantom?
Phantom would have absolutely cleared everything on those pads last game.
It's just hubris, mate. That's what it is. Both players are like, I'm just going to win doing exactly the same thing as last time. Don't need to change. Anyway, both players, double rifle and scavenger starts. Both players are going to be looking to farm extra Tiberium off of the broken as fuck scavengers. Jordan is the first to gain 10, or maybe not. Victor is careful not to lose, and he does gain the 10. Victor's careful not to finish off the rifles. Both players now up 10. Well, sorry, both players have now made 10 from their scavenger, so it's dead even. Jordan is going to make another 10, but so does Victor. Oh, Victor gets another 10, but Jordan doesn't. These are the thrilling, the thrilling minute details. Another 10 for Victor. Victor's now up 20 Tiberium on the Scavenger Exchange Reno.
Treasure hunting.
Both players go into Venom. A drill pod from Victor. Very early aggressive drill pod. Venom's going to go respond, but there's already bikes on the field.
Prowling the battle. Venom flying
First Inferno from Jordan. First of many, I suspect.
rubber. Roaming through
Venoms continue to dominate. Once again, Jordan doesn't stand a chance on the first missile because he spent all his money on his Inferno. Loses the Inferno. Absolutely backbreaking cost there, losing a 100 cost unit. Jordan does come in with the bikes. Takes care of that Venom. Moves in with the Scavengers. Going to take care of another Venom, getting some more money. But Victor's Scavs are also making bank. Victor now brings in his Infernos. 2 Infernos on the field.
moving napalm.
Here comes a stealth tank that's going to get absolutely nothing done. He parks it behind his Scavengers so that the Inferno can kill both, which it does. Why? Why would you do that? Alright, well, moving on swiftly. Victor goes after the Harvester, gets the bikes as a little bonus. Double Scavenger from Jordan. Does lose one to the Inferno, but the second one is able to move in and get some hits off. Stealth tank cleans up. Looks like Jordan is not going to get back into this game. All of his stuff is dead. There's fire everywhere. Victor not happy with losing the title of Inferno King.
Did we witness
Swiftly.
an angry Victor there?
Swiftly brings it back.
So, Victor wins the series 3-1, but hang around, Jordan, because you will be playing the third place match against Anorak now, and the winner gets $10.
The king is dead. Long live the old king who was previously dead and is now resurrected. Long live the zombie king.
Okay, and everyone gets paid out on Victor. Okay, so Anorak, I hope you're still around. Otherwise, Jordan just gets the $10.
Ugh.
Okay.
He gets $10 of his life, eh?
Yeah. Jordan really wanted to be in the tournament as well, so it would be good if he got some money. Okay, so Broken Mesa. We will be starting on Europe, but next match will be on North America. So we'll have to see where Anorak deals with that. If he's all right on. No, I'm not around. Okay, are you a square? Okay, if we can have Anorak and Jordan. He already lagged to bed. No way, mate. It's on Saturday. What is it, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. where he is? I don't know how far ahead like Scandinavian time is. Okay, well, we're just waiting for the players to join. Doesn't seem like Jordan likes to be the first person in the match.
Probably deck sniping.
Okay, so we're just waiting on Jordan now, as we usually are when Jordan plays. Like they do it in boxing, I think. Like the champion always walks out second or something. It's like a psychological thing. Here we go. Broken Mesa.
Alright, here we go. Seth Mirror.
This is best of 5, by the way, like it was last round.
New mission received.
Alright, and we see Jordan with Infernos, Chems. Anorak is now playing Confessor. I guess after losing to Confessor, he's decided it's very strong or something. It's unclear. So Jordan goes Scavengers first. Runs into some healthy militants. Probably assumed they were going to be wheels because he's playing as Anorak. The rifles do trade a little bit. No, looks like we're going to pull back. Doesn't want to give the 10. Another rifle comes in from Jordan. Once again, it's just the classic. I'm going to do nothing and just make my 10 back over and over. Jordan is pretty far behind on the first missile, but these bikes are going to catch him back up. If he can get onto these pads, just about makes it in time, but doesn't have good matchups. But the chems are going to live for about, well, you know, 4.5 years, so they do live long enough to get the bikes in there. Banshee goes in to fight the bikes. That's not going to go well for the Banshee. Banshee will lose that matchup if it's on an attack. Banshee is kind of a bad unit. Oh, does sneak onto the pad with the flamers. Is going to lose the top pad to Seth though. Looks like Jordan is going to take the first missile pretty comfortably. Venom on the flamers brings in some scavs for the bikes.
Roaming for reaching.
A little bit late though. Loses the venom again.
Taking position. Seeking.
Not sure what Alarak's plan is to deal with these chem bike combo. Kind of seems like he has no way to fight those two units. And Jordan realizes this and is just going to make chems and
No
bikes.
treasure hunting.
I think Alarak needs to try and go Confessor. It's probably what he's saving for. Well, I'm not even sure Confessor's that good against Chemical Warriors. No, he's spamming air instead. Drill pod from Jordan to keep the missile charging. Alarak spams Venoms. I mean, the longer the missile stalls for, the better it has to be for the guy with the tech unit, but no indication that Alarak's really that close to getting his tech unit out.
He's not even.
Drill pod from
opened the map
Anorak?
yet.
Yeah, right. It's pretty far away from it. Another Banshee. Flamers are going to walk onto the pad with the chems. Help out that Banshee. Looks like Anorak's pretty much focusing on a Venom Banshee strategy. Jordan doesn't have the stealth tank, so he hasn't actually got a clean answer to the Venom stealth tank combo. Oh, sorry, Banshee stealth tank combo. No Infernos from Jordan this time because we're just seeing air units. As you can see, without the stealth tank or Phantom, it's actually quite hard to fight off the not air. And Anorak does take the second missile by just spamming air units, and out come a Confessor. This Confessor is probably going to be decent, actually. Jordan is going to need an Inferno to kill it. I don't think Chemical Warriors are going to do a good job.
2-on-1 they will, but
Yeah, I mean, he's going to need 120 for 2-on-1 then. Yeah, these Confessors are wrecking. Second Chem walks in. Haven't even finished off a single Confessor yet. Venom support has been absolutely brutal. Confessors do win fairly easily. Anorak with the drill pod. Jordan tries to respond with a Venom. Gets blocked by the Banshee. Can Anorak get anything to this middle pad in time? Another Confessor is a little bit slow. Not sure this is going to do what he wants. Bikes at the top are going to contest that missile. Confessors are going bottom. Not sure what Anorak's doing. Looks like he's about to lose. Didn't block bottom. Doesn't have any way to take any pad. Didn't send anything top. Pretty heinous throws. And Anorak does take the second missile to the face.
okay. So Jordan wins the first matchup of this third place game. Okay, so GG guys. Be right back, restroom. That's no problem. No problem, Jordan. Anorak, whilst Jordan is, you know, going to the toilet, if you give us your map, please, Anorak. open water. Okay. Right, server will be Europe for this match. Thank you for the follow, Supernaut. Thank you, thank you. I'm not too tired for this. Let's just get it over with. Okay, well, this is the last match that you're in, Anorak, so you can go to bed after this. No worries.
Anorak with the very smart preemptive excuses.
This game's still around. That's cool. Yeah, we're keeping this game alive, as it were, Supernaut. Yeah, it is best of 5, Kenny. I mean, Anorak doesn't have to. Anorak's not in the final, so he can go to bed after this. Jordan currently winning the series 1-0. First to 3. Best of 5. Here we go. I better start the betting. Right.
Establishing battlefield control.
Alright, Anorak back on Oksana. Jordan sticking with Seth. Hopefully we see some deck adjustments perhaps. Maybe some Infernos from Anorak to counter the Chem Warriors.
New objective received.
No, we see triple infantry. And Jordan still has the chems, so I guess Anorak's gonna try and use fanatics to counter the chems. Jordan opens rifles, Anorak opens wheels. Anorak obviously slightly favored in this engagement. Jordan brings out the scavengers. Stupid unit. Alright, the scavengers are going to chase off the wheels. A new wheel comes in to take care of the remaining 3 militants. Here's some bikes from Jordan. Bikes are going to clean up the wheels. Anorak runs away from the scavengers to ensure he doesn't give up 10 Tiberium. And then goes Fanatics. Probably going to see another Fanatic. No, a bike. I thought we were going to see a second Fanatic there, but apparently he probably wants bike to preempt a Venom. Here comes the first Chemical Warrior. Boosted wheels are going to go to the back pad. Fanatics take over as the far left pad. Pretty easy first missile for Anorak. Suiciding his Fanatics into Chem Warriors for some reason. They're going to die very quickly. Here comes a drill pod from Jordan. Which doesn't make that much sense, but okay. More Fanatics from Anorak. Alright, Jordan's set up a massive concave of scavengers. Loses 2 of them though. Does make some money along the way. Boosted wheels and boosted Fanatics are going to make short work of the Flame Troopers. In comes a Venom. Phantom from Anorak to respond, but Stealth Tank from Jordan preemptively. Phantom is going to get... Oh, doesn't quite die, and the Stealth Tank does waste its remaining shots. Stealth Tank's almost reloaded. Anorak needs to kill this Venom now. Is he going to lose the Phantom? He is. Doesn't move it away in time. But double Fanatic shreds the Stealth Tank. Moves in his low hit point Fanatic to boost his higher hit point Fanatics. Fanatics absolutely decimate the Flamers. But can he get onto the middle pad in time? He does. He gets on with wheels. Gets on with a second wheel squadron. Boosted wheels are going to make short work of these Chemical Warriors. Big beefy boys coming in. Big beefy boys. Should be able to hold this pad. Is the Venom going to get there in time? It does, just about. Phantom arrives, but it's going to have too low an attack speed to kill both of them. Kills the first one, but can't take care of the second. Boosts it, does take care of it, but now it's too late because his bike's in play. And Chemical Warriors have replaced the middle unit. Wheels come in. Not looking good for Anorak. There's double Chemical Warriors that he has to kill. The beefy boys come in, but there's already too much beef on the pads. Then comes the drill pod, and Jordan does take the second missile for sheer weight of beef. Alright, so Anorak needs to get back into this. Not 100% sure what he can do. His deck simply doesn't have a unit capable of killing Chemical Warriors. He's picked a map where he has to kill whatever's on the middle pad and simply cannot remove Chemical Warriors, so... Yeah, I don't know. He only has wheels and fanatics, which isn't really going to cut it. Not on aggro. He needs to be on the defensive position with fanatics. Jordan does push up with the Chem Warriors. These Chem Warriors are getting a little too aggressive, walking into a double wheel concave. They are going to get killed. Does distract long enough to kill himself a Harvester, so he secures himself another 80 Tiberium, bringing him to 220. Both players pretty close to an Avatar if they have one in their deck. Don't think we're going to see a new Harvester from Anorak. He is going to need something that can clean up this stealth tank though, and it looks like he's just dead. He hasn't got enough units. Oh, double Phantom to contest. If he can kill this Chem Warrior in time, does buy himself a couple of seconds. Another stealth tank from Jordan. I don't think it's going to be enough. Yeah, stealth tank does take care of business, and that is Jordan's game.
So Jordan now 2-0 up in the series. Well done, Jordan. GG, guys. Which side was Jordan? Was Jordan on the right? No, he was on the left. I don't know. Which one was Jordan? I've got to pay out the bets.
Jordan was on the right.
Okay, right. Okay, nice one. Anorak, if we can have your map suggestion. Goes for his signature Rorschach. Needs this win to stay in the game. RS. Okay, there we go. Okay, he wants to change the middle oasis. I will allow it. Yeah, okay, it's all done. Solomon got a hat. Yeah, Solomon did get a hat. Supernaut. These have been the big balance updates that everyone's been waiting for. This is the third place game, Jeffrey. Third place for $10. Jordan, can we have you join the game, please? I'm starting to not like that you always join second. Thank you. Yeah, you know it, Supernaut. The hat was the balance that we all wanted. I'm of course joking. We've got a good Nivmitz in the chat who's done some good balance updates and brought us some good game modes, e.g. Showdown, which is my favourite game mode, by the way. Okay, here we go.
Establishing battlefield control.
Pretty sexy when you confirm. Thanks, Trollowy. Yeah, Nivmit, make sure they, I know Showdown's here now, I've been playing it a lot, but make sure they keep putting it in the rotation. Over to you, Blade, sorry.
Alright. Anorak with laser drones and Inferno. Not sure why he's got an Inferno in his deck. Jordan going triple air this time. Jordan does go Harvester on Middle Oasis. Pretty risky move. Let's see if Anorak can punish it. Anorak does see the Harvester. Hasn't done anything yet. Goes for wheels. I mean, if you're not going to pressure the Harvester, then you should make one. Here come the bikes. I think it's going to be a little bit too late, honestly. Oh, he boosts them. That's unbelievably aggressive. That's almost all of his remaining Tiberium used on this boost. Don't think that's going to be enough to kill the Harvester, though. Although maybe. Jordan is taking a long time to respond. Another bike squadron from Anorak. Jordan takes so long to respond with these scavengers that he might actually lose his Harvester here. Yeah, there goes the Harvester. Jordan does make a tasty 20, though, losing his own Harvester. Stupid unit. Does have control of all the pads. Anorak doesn't have any pads. Doesn't have any units in play, really. Does lose the first missile. Scavenger's heading up top. Another 10 from the Scavenger dying. Here comes the first Inferno for Anorak. Not 100% sure what the plan is with the Inferno. Maybe going after the Harvester. Maybe trying to clear out these Scavengers. Slowly but surely moving over there. Phantom to respond.
Blade enthralled by the action there.
Sorry. Phantom does clean up the Inferno. Anorak has no Harvester, no money, no unit. It's looking pretty bad all round. I think this might be the end for Anorak here. Gonna need to pull something pretty special out of his hat if he wants to win this one. Jordan probably made more money off of his Scavengers than Anorak has spent this whole game. Wheels do try and take care of the Scavengers and Flamers, but aren't doing a very good job of it. Bikes can't contest this Banshee. Go after the Harvester. Anorak with the rifles to contest top. Sends down the Scavengers to contest bottom. Bikes to support the fight down south. Rifles coming in to deal with these Scavengers. Jordan's going to need to get something onto this pad pretty soon. Sends in the Phantom. Will meet Bike Squadron. Does have top pad as well. Phantom does live. Looks like this might be it. And there it is. Jordan takes the second missile, and with that, the series.
And Jordan wins 3-0. There you go. If anyone's wondering what Anorak's weakness is, it is him being tired. So catch him when he's tired. GG, Jordan, you win $10. So after this, I'll sort out all the money in that, but I will be sending it to you via PayPal. So if you don't have a PayPal, you need a PayPal. Okay, so on to the final. The final fast approaches. Broken Mesa, who won? Oh, God. What side was Jordan on? Fuck.
Left.
Was he? Okay, thanks. Right. Okay, Broken Mesa. Almost there. And right, so it is Victor versus Agent Shadows. Is that correct? Yeah, that is correct.
Yep.
I have written that down. Yeah. Victor. Okay, so this is best of 7, the final. We can have both players join the game, please. I will alternate the server, starting with Europe. DTU finals. That's right, Nukin. Get the hype going. How do you win with only $1 total? Well, yeah. Fuck. Right, I'll have to up the payout to fucking 2 then. Yeah, so the minimum bet is 2 now, so, and the payout is 50%. Okay, because it's going to be tight. Or no, maybe I'll put it to 100 then. I don't know. Nah, I'll leave it as it is. Okay, right, are we good? Betting started. Jesus.
Establishing battlefield control.
Alright, here we are, the grand finals. Victor Bansamir versus Agent Shadow. Victor brings Seth, Agent brings Oksana. Makes sense. We've had 3 GDI today, and it's gone 0%. GDI is terrible. All right, Agent Shadow with Cyborg Confessor continuing his tech strategy. Victor playing the same deck he's played every single game.
Interesting to
Agent
note that
Shadow
both of those tech units are anti-air.
Treasure hunting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Inferno just, Inferno Rex infantry, and they're both infantry, so. It's going to come down to Phantom Spam, which Agent Shadow is favored in because he has 2 harvests, I think. Alright, Agent Shadow trying to defend his harvesters with rifles.
Fucking hell,
Victor sort of pressuring a little bit, but not really. Kind of a little cheeky fake pressure. Agent does manage to get a 3rd rifle out though. Has pretty good control. Here comes the Venom. Is it going to be in time? Is just about. Agent Shadow's going to try and respond with a Phantom. Phantom does come out in time, but it's not going to be able to kill this Militant. Militant is going to contest. Bikes for Victor. He should really be moving this Militant. He does move it. Very nice. Brings down the, what are they called? Scavengers. Phantom does take 2 bike volleys. Drill Pod is going to take the first missile. But pretty good stall from Agent Shadow. We're looking at 1 minute 20 first missile. It's about 30 seconds later than it could have fired. So not looking good for Victor. Agent Shadow's about to start making his tech units. Here comes the first one. It's a Cyborg. Pretty good choice. Cyborg is going to clean up these bikes pretty easily. Here comes the Confessor. Not sure what Victor's plan is going to be against these tech units. He's going to need Infernos, but he's pretty low bankroll right now. It's triple tech unit out now. Looks like Agent Shadow is just going to dominate this game with tech units at this point. Victor is going to try and get a bomb off. It's not looking good for him. Agent Shadow takes control of 2 pads. Does need to contest the 3rd. Brings in a Phantom to attempt to do so. Here comes the Drill Pod. Victor tries to sneak on. Doesn't get there in time. And Agent Shadow does take the missile. And as those of us who have played Rivals a reasonable amount know, if you play in tech units and you win the 2nd missile, the game is pretty much over.
I think that's a bit harsh, but...
Alright, I'll eat my words if Victor wins this game. If he doesn't, I'll continue with my declarations. I mean, look at this, man. What's Victor supposed to do? So yeah, Victor makes an Inferno, trying to take care of these tech units, but can't even get a single bomb off. Phantom protecting them. Here comes the Stealth Tank, will take out the Phantom. The Agent Shadow has 260 Tiberiums, he doesn't care. Easily replaces them all. Cyborgs eat a shot from the Inferno before going down. Puts a Confessor on each pad and takes the game very easily.
Okay, so well done to Agent Shadows. Takes the first game of this best of 7 series, and he was on the right, so everyone on the right gets paid out. Open water. Okay, Victor straight in with the map suggestion of open water. And the server is North American this time. You should have automatically got like 100 rocket dollars, Nukin, when you dropped me those bits. And I know you did because I checked. So if you've wasted them now, then that's your own fault. Okay, so I'll start the betting. Payout as 50%. Yeah, I will post this to YouTube, Jordan. Thank you for the plug. If anyone would like to help out and subscribe to my YouTube, and also you'll be able to watch this tournament back if you can't watch all of it, here is the link to my channel. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'd be up for watching you stream some Hearthstone Blade. I did used to play that years ago.
I could probably do some Hearthstone. I've got like, I don't know, I've got quite a lot of dust. I think I can probably make a deck.
I used to. I was never a top player. I used to play that that Cthulhu card.
Yeah, I didn't play during that season, but I know the card.
Oh right, okay.
Establishing battlefield control.
All right, here we go. Victor versus Agent, game 2. Agent currently 1-0 up. Both players playing Oksana this time, and we're on open water, which has been picked, what, 7,000 to 8,000 times now. Agent Shadow with the same deck. Victor with a slight difference. He's gone for Buggy instead of Venom, probably to counteract the Confessors. Good choice by Victor, I think. Also goes Rifles first. Oh, Agent does go double Harvester opening. Victor chooses not to go Harvester and instead Bike Rushes, which I like a lot. Big fan of this play from Victor. And Buggy, I like this. He knows that his opponent's deck is going to respond to with Barracks. So he does make the Buggy. Victor playing this game very well. Needs to keep the pads charging. Small misplay here, I think, by not letting the pads charge for a couple of seconds. But it's alright, he's back on it now. He is going to easily take a Harvester kill. Only going to take him about a week to kill the Harvester since Bike damage got nerfed. Does finally take it at about 47 seconds. Can actually fire a missile quicker than you can kill a Harvester. I guess that's why Harvester is the win condition. Alright, Victor still not going for a Harvester, choosing just to farm Agent's Harvesters for his income. Pretty big fan, honestly. I think Victor's played this game fantastically. Agent Shadow's been locked in his base, has no way to contest the missiles. Another Buggy from Victor, coming out to contest these infantry. I would like to see a stealth tank from Victor. Yes, there it is. Very nice. Let's give him a lot more power on killing these Harvesters. Tech Lab is opened up, though, at 124. First Cyborg, 127. Pretty obscene, considering how dominated he's been getting this game. And if Victor fires this missile, he wins. If he doesn't fire the missile, he loses. Let's see if he fires the missile in time. It looks like he's just about going to do it. Oh, so
That
close.
was close.
Doesn't get the block. If he'd lost that missile, that game would have been immediately over, because Tech is completely unbeatable once it's out. And Victor does even it up, 1-1.
Okay, as Blade says, the series is now evened out, 1-1. So we'll go into game 3. GG, guys. Victor was on the right. Oh shit! I didn't even stop it. People could have bet at the end there, and they would have been paid out. But yeah. Okay, so into game 3. Can I have your map suggestion, please, Agent? Flooded fields, okay. I think we've been making good time on this stream. It's probably going to end at about 3 hours, which is not, yeah, it's not overly long for a tournament, which I think is good. Okay, and the server is now Europe. Okay, and the betting is now open. Wait, what? Right, sorry, I stopped the betting. I'll start the betting again. Here we go. Okay, so just waiting on Victor here. Not as many, not completely dominated by Oxana Mirror's blade like you predicted. So a little bit of variation there.
Didn't we just see an Oksana mirror?
Yeah, but I mean, there's been some Seth in there as well. I'm saying.
I don't think I said that Oksana mirrors would be everywhere. I said that Nod mirrors would be everywhere.
Okay, well.
All right.
Oh, there's a Jade.
Oh my God, Victor with Jade. Very exciting to see some sexy Jade from Victor.
Must be going Chem Warriors.
Probably playing Jade because his opponent is choosing to play Tech and Jade hard counters it. But Agent Shadow chooses not to play Tech this game, so that's still fine. Jade is still fine. Well, no, Jade's a pretty bad commander actually if you're not going to bomb their base. But Chem Warriors are good. Agent Shadow doesn't really have a good answer to Chem Warriors. Venom's okay, but a little slow at killing them. Victor looks like he's going to go straight into the barracks, trying to get those Chem Warriors out. They are, of course, very expensive in the early game. I think Victor should really be trying to... I think Victor should be trying to stall, but he doesn't know that, because all he knows from previous games is that Agent has played Tech, which means he thinks he wants to charge. So yeah, there is a little bit of a change there. I don't think we've seen any units from Agent Shadow that weren't previously in his deck, so Victor hasn't yet got the skinny on what he's playing against. I think once we see the Venom and no second Harvester, Victor could probably figure out that there's not going to be any tech units, or there's only going to be one, if any. Venom does take a hit from the Bite Squadron, but doesn't go down. Bite Squadron has to come down south to help these Chem Warriors. Does take a volley from the opposing Bite Squadron. Does take out the Chems, the Venom though. Chems are going to take care of these scavengers. But he doesn't have a way to get onto the far left pad. I don't know if his bites are going to kill the Venom in time. They do just about clean it up. The single Chem Warrior down the bottom is slaying this Bite Squadron very, very slowly. Oh, this is an interesting cat missile. Is it going to live long enough? It does live long enough. And he does take the missile. Very nice play from Victor. That could have been an embarrassing nuking cat missile for a second there. But luckily, his Chem Warrior does live just long enough to fire the missile. Very nice play from Victor. Now he's won the first missile, he could potentially go for a base kill with his Chem Warriors, although Flooded Fields is a tough map to pull it off on. In comes some more Chem Warriors. Agent Shadow's gone for the Beefy Boys. The Beefy Boys mirroring against each other. The bites do kill the Venom, which I'm not surprised by. I didn't know they were that close. Second Chem Warrior comes out. Victor really just needs to make chems and bites, I think. That's pretty much what Agent Shadow's deck is weak to. Does have control of the top left, and he's about to have control of the bottom pad. Venom top and bottom though. Ooh, cat missile does just kill the bites. Pretty unimpressive this time, not as good as last one. Missile is coming down. It's about to charge up. Here comes a stealth tank. Victor lets it onto the top right pad. Might be an error there. This could cost him. Doesn't have a way onto this bottom pad. Can't take the top pad in time. No, doesn't, and loses the second missile to Agent Shadow. So we're all tied up at 1-1 here. Victor is trying to take back control of the map. He's struggling against this Venom spam. Really needs to just set up Chem Warriors with bite support, but the bite's just so vulnerable. They go down so quickly, it's very hard to remove a Venom with them in time. Even a Venom can tank a Bite Squadron for long enough to do a lot of damage to infantry. So Victor does go into a stealth tank, it's a much cleaner answer. Now we're going to see some stealth tank mirror wars. Victor with the scavengers going around the top should probably push them onto this this stealth tank. Chooses not to. Trades his stealth tank for nothing by accident. That's going to hurt him quite a lot. Venom spam from Agent Shadow. Victor looks a little unsure of what to do here. A little bit of hesitation from him. Does take out that Venom, but doesn't have control of the pads. Agent Shadow does suicide his stealth tank in exchange for the bites. Not a big fan of that. Probably just wanted to make a fresh one. Here comes some Beefy Boys, which aren't great against what Victor has. But Victor does not have a clean answer to this Venom top left. Gonna need to wait for this stealth tank to reload. Does lose his Harvester. Goes for a nice cat missile. Oh, not a big fan. Did mess it up a little bit there. Messed up his Chem Warrior placement very slightly. Does lose both stealth tanks. Two of Agent Shadow's stealth tanks. A little bit of mismicro there. Probably should have been able to take down one of them. Start spamming wheels, but that's not going to cut it. Stealth tank on two pads for Agent Shadow. Venom on the top right. Just needs to block and he'll take this game. And there it is. And Agent Shadow takes it.
Okay, so Agent Shadow pulls ahead 2-1 in the series, best of 7. Okay, so GG guys, well played. Victor, if I can have your deck, sorry, I keep saying deck, your map suggestion, please. Open weight, which I think he means water. So I'll set that up. And oh, what server should it be on? This is the 4th game, so it should be Europe, North America, Europe. It should be North America. Okay. Right. Game is created. Shit. Left side one. Okay, and reset. I'll start the betting. Yeah, if you could join as spectator, please, Blade.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, right, here we go.
Establishing battlefield.
Alright, game 4, Agent Shadow versus Victor. Victor has picked open water once again, which makes sense because that's the map he won on. Interesting to see what they come with today. Alright, Agent Shadow playing Chems this time. Very interesting. And Victor with the buggy variant of his Inferno deck. A little bit of jockeying back and forth with the rifles early game. Victor goes straight into Scavengers. Agent Shadow has not gone into Scavengers yet. Maybe goes straight Chems. No, also goes Scavengers.
Unit ready. Unit off.
Both players get 10 Tiberium. Victor with another rifle. Agent with another rifle. Both players are going to get another 10 off this this rifleman probably. Victor with the buggy. Good early game unit. Pushes on the Scavengers. Does manage to get the 10 while Agent misses it.
Treasure hunting.
Scavengers go in against the bike, swap with the buggy. Rifles do die, both players get another 10. Chems come out. Boosted Chems, very aggressive. Victor responds with a drill pod. Should be able to hold long enough to take this missile. And he does. Not a big fan of the boost from Agent Shadow there. I think the Chems should have come out way sooner. This is one of the things with people going Scavengers to do this cheeky make 10 back from all of the rifles play, is that you just end up losing board position if you lose out in that matchup, because you both have a unit that does nothing but generate Tiberium. It's like having a second harvester, but it only makes like 10 every 5 seconds or something. Anyway, Agent Shadow does bring out the first Venom of the game. Excellent choice. Victor responds with Inferno, because why wouldn't you? Inferno is going to look to get a shot on one of these bikes, but these Chem Troopers are causing quite a lot of problems for him. Bikes do go into a defensive concave, and the Inferno does bomb the single Chem Trooper. He does make 20 from it though, so it's not as bad as it looked. Venom comes in, is going to start cleaning up. Sneaky stealth tank round the back. Might kill the Inferno, does kill the Inferno. Very nice play from Agent Shadow. Victor does not respond in time. Here comes another Venom, probably the 1 billionth Venom we've seen this tournament. Stealth Tank does take care of the bikes. Double Scavenger moves up to block. Very nice play from Victor. Can Agent get back in here in time? Here comes the Ceph Drill Pod. Venom goes to respond. Venom does not kill the Flamers in time. Looks like Victor's going to take it, and Victor does take it.
So Victor levels up the series at 2-2 there. We could potentially see it go right down to the wire. It's first to 4 because this is best of 7. Both participants currently on 2. Okay, so Agent Shadows, if I can have your map suggestion, please. What side was Victor? Victor was on the left. I'm sure. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Okay.
Agent just goes back to flooded fields.
Fields. Well, it better be the only one with Fields in its name.
Flooded fields, my dude.
Oh, okay.
The same
Oh,
one we had
okay. Yeah.
last
Sorry, I
time.
was just looking at his most recent message. Okay, flooded fields. Server is on Europe. Okay.
QYSM.
Okay, here we go. Game 5.
Battlefield control.
Alright, here we are. Agent Shadow versus Victor Bansamir. 2-2 currently. Oksana versus Seth. I have to say, we've watched a lot of these games so far, and Seth has looked substantially more impactful than Oksana so far. So I do prefer the Seth play from Victor.
Harvester ready.
Victor does go rifles first. Agent Shadow goes rifles after Harvester. Let's see if both players go into Scavenger. Agent Shadow and Victor both go into Scavenger. I gotta say, Matt, you know a unit's broken when you're making an anti-vehicle unit and the only units in the field are all infantry. Alright, looks like Agent Shadow does have better positioning for his scavengers. He is going to claim the 10. It doesn't block long enough to stop Victor claiming the 10 off of his rifleman, which I thought is what he was trying to do. Agent Shadow now playing Buggy. Looks like we're playing almost a mirror match. The only difference is Inferno versus Venom. Victor has gone into bikes. Both players with a Buggy this time. Victor getting slightly better Tiberium off of his scavengers.
Advancing treasure hunting. The hunt is on.
Buggy comes in. Stealth tank to respond to the Buggy. Stealth tank to respond to the stealth tank. But he does block his own route to the stealth tank.
Seeking.
Maybe being a little bit too tricksy with his own micro there. Agent Shadow does bring in another rifleman to respond to this, what's it called? Scavenger. Nice drill pod though. This is going to shut down these riflemen. Boosted stealth tank does absolutely nothing. Another example of Seth being significantly more impactful in this series than Oksana. A little bit of miss micro from Victor there, maybe. No, sorry, from Agent Shadow I meant. Victor gets a nice little swapsy. Does take all 3 pads and takes the first missile.
Roaming for
And Agent Shadow does have an AFK Rifleman squad, which is eating up PopCap. Trying to protect his stealth tank. Victor finally goes and takes care of these rifles. Does fire a couple of missiles by accident at them. That is going to hurt. Stealth tank volleys are very precious. Agent Shadow comes in with his stealth tank. Really, both players jockeying for position here, trying to find those stealth tank on stealth tank matchups. Agent Shadow now with 300 Tiberium. I think maybe it's time that he could chuck his stealth tank away for a fresh one. Yeah, there we go. Boosted Venom does take care of the Seth drill pod flamers. Stealth tank takes care of stealth tank. Agent Shadow sending his Venom down into the stealth tank. Stealth tank does take out stealth tank again. Agent Shadow's going to need to get on these pads. Here comes the boosted stealth tank. Very nice. Does take the missile with a very quick flip. Victor responds with some cheaper units. Still haven't seen that Inferno. Does build the air tower. Looks like he wants to make an Inferno. These matchups end up... these games have ended up being mostly Stealth Tank versus Stealth Tank. Stealth Tank does take out Stealth Tank for Victor. Victor slightly ahead now on board. Does get his first Inferno out. Agent Shadow's Stealth Tank boosted, wastes its whole volley, and then gets eaten by Victor's Stealth Tank. Very big misplay from Agent Shadow there. But luckily he has the economy to afford such nonsense. Another Stealth Tank from Victor. Is he going to waste his volley? He does not. He does notice the incoming scavengers and moves. Oh, trades with the... gets the scavengers as well. Very nice. Very nice play from Victor. Good Inferno bomb. Agent Shadow with another scavenger, but moves it onto the fire tile and loses it immediately. Pretty big misplay, but Victor also with the misplay, losing his Stealth Tank volley, and now cannot remove this Venom quickly. This could be game if he doesn't remove this Venom in time. Single bike doesn't block. New Stealth Tank comes in, but the old Stealth Tank reloads. Bike's coming down. Stealth Tank is not close to reloading. Bikes take care of the Stealth Tank. Looking pretty good for Victor. I don't think Asian can get back on these pads. Oh, the boosted bikes don't quite get there in time. Victor takes the game.
Okay, so Victor pulls ahead 3-2 in the series. GG, guys. Agent Shadows, if you can, let me know your map suggestion. Can't turn down a free rush. No, watch me play the game.
Convoy requested.
Okay, right, fuck. What side was Victor? I need to pay attention to what side. Yeah, he was left. I'm well sure he was left. Yeah, he was. Okay, Broken Mesa. Right, we're back to Broken Mesa. Region is North America. Okay. Okay, Agent Shadows is left, Victor is right. Let's go. Game 6.
Establishing battlefield control.
Game 6 of a potential 7.
Alright, Agent Shadow versus Victor, game 6. Is it 6?
Yes.
6, right?
Yeah.
Victor's 2 up. Alright, and we're back on Broken Mesa. Victor with the same deck. Agent Shadow back to the double tech deck. Confessor Cyborg. Victor goes for a bike rush, which I think is a very good strategy considering the map Agent picked. He predicted the deck he'd play. However, Victor was a little bit too aggressive with his bikes. If he'd waited, you know, what, like 10 seconds? 5 seconds? 5-10 seconds, he could have maybe baited Agent into going second Harvester, and then his bike rush would have been fantastic. Instead, he plowed straight in with the first bike squadron. Agent didn't make the second Harvester, although by the way he was moving his Harvester, it looks like he was planning to. So I think Victor actually cocked that up a little bit, and now Agent responds to the bike rush with Scavengers, easily shutting it down.
But
so
he has
Victor
prevented the second half from coming out.
Yeah, but who cares? Because it's 1 half versus hero half, so it's the same amount of extra income,
okay,
right?
yeah, sure.
Yeah. Like, Victor just doesn't have a Harvester, so he's almost out of money here. He's using Scavengers basically just to stabilize and keep himself alive. But Agent Shadow already has a Tech Lab, and there's Confessor at 105. So yeah, I don't see how Victor ever wins against this. He'd need Infernos to stand a chance, and he just doesn't have any. I guess he does have the Buggy now. He did put Buggy in his deck, so he is better off against Confessor than he was. does just about lose the buggy just before the missile fires, and then Victor moves off the pads. Can only assume this is a concession. Not sure if Victor knows there's a concede button. You don't have to do this if you're conceding. Yeah. Okay, Victor does make a harvester. Okay, so he's pulling back his units to try and create a line of defense to give him time to build a harvester. That's not going to be good enough against tech, so... I don't know, man. I don't know what his plan is here. He's going to have to take care of cyborgs and confessors. I guess he has to get to Infernos. But I strongly believe that at this point, with tech units out, and it's going to be almost impossible.
I mean,
To be fair,
potentially...
Agent doesn't have double harvester, so he can't just make infinite tech units. He's going to be limited in the number of them he can make.
Potentially Victor looking to stall here. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but he needs to
Yeah.
Infernos.
Yeah, no, he does. He needs to stall because they're both playing off one harvester at the moment. So if Victor can stall long enough that they both have good income, he can maybe use the Infernos. It's not looking good. Looks like he's dead. Once tech units are out, you're pretty much screwed. Yeah, double cyborg confessor. Nothing Victor can do. None of his units are powerful enough to contest tech units. I'm pretty comfortable win for Agent Shadow there. I think if Victor had waited 5 seconds on his on his buggy and then pushed with both units at the same time, Agent might have made a second harvester and then the bike rush would have worked. But by cluing him in by going in too quickly, he showed Agent Shadow his hand, and Agent Shadow was able to easily respond.
I forgot to stop the bet in and nuking bet just at the last second.
Just take away his points afterwards.
I'll let him have it. That's my fault.
Nah, man, screw that.
Okay, so we're going down to the wire. It is 3-3. Winner gets $40. Loser gets $20. But that extra $20 is quite handy. So here we go. Next match. Can I have the map suggestion? Open water. There's no H in water, Victor. But I get what you're saying. How many matches is that? So Europe, North America, Europe, North America, Europe, North America. This should be on North America. Okay. Okay, Nukin. If it was 2 minutes before, that's fine. But I bet a fucking missile had already fired. So, but that's my fault. You can have the points. Okay, so we've got Victor on the left there. Last match, boys. Yeah, we'll hang around a little bit after the after the tournament in case anyone else wants to start streaming. I haven't looked to see if anyone's on. Bike Rush is on, but I'm guessing he's playing Kane's Wrath. Right, let's go.
Yeah, pretty sure he is.
Last game.
Establishing battlefield control.
Alright, here we are with the final game of the grand finals of the inaugural Rockets tournament.
I was thinking calling it a
Victor
Rockets
Bantamir.
Rumble.
Okay. The Rockets Rumble. Victor Bantamir versus Agent Shadow 3-3. This is for some large amount of the marbles. Potentially all of them. Except not really, actually, because second place gets a prize as well. This is for some quite large amount of the marble. Right, so Agent Shadow is on Confessor again. Victor is on the same deck. He played the last few games. Buggy, the only concession he's made so far. Which I think is a good choice, given that he is facing off against Confessors. Agent Shadow does go straight into Venom, the 1,786th Venom we've seen of the event. Venom will obviously take care of the Scavengers very easily and the Rifles, because Venom is broken. In comes a Buggy. Buggy pretty good against both the Scavengers and the Venom, but does have to stand and fight for a while. Victor really does need to take this first missile. He doesn't know the Agent's on tech, but he could probably guess. And yeah, if Confessors do start rolling out, I do think Victor's pretty dead. Does take all 3 pads. Don't think the Venom's going to be quick enough. Victor does take the first missile. Very nice play. Agent goes into bikes. Probably should have done that from the start, since War Factory is better than Air Tower. Does take control of the map a little bit. Victor gets out his scavengers. Agent goes double harvester. Definitely wants to be able to make sure he's going to get those Confessors out. So we get double harvester about 126. For some reason, it doesn't auto harvest though. Maybe a little misclick from Agent there. He does get it harvesting. Victor starts harassing it with a drill pod for some reason. And some bikes. For those of you who don't know, Flamers weirdly have much higher harvester damage than vehicle damage. They have like 260% more damage to harvesters than they do to vehicles. Little quirk of the game there.
I didn't know that. I had no idea about that.
Yeah, I know, no, it's very strange. No one knows why, but that is the case. To be fair though, their vehicle and harvester damage is still atrocious, but they do significantly more to harvesters than they do to other vehicles. Alright, so Agent Shadow with taking pretty much control of the game with these Venoms. Here comes the first Confessor. It's going to be interesting to see if Victor can block him out of this pad for long enough. If he does stop him taking the middle pad, which he does block him, and that should be game. I don't think Agent can get there in time. And he doesn't. Oh, no, a little miss.
Just denied at the end. I think the
And then he juked back off.
Wow. So Victor wins clutch last missile. Victor takes the series 4-3. Goes to
Hooray,
show that
Victor.
it's not a walkover whatsoever. Wow, so Victor is the
Agent
winner.
Shadow takes first loser.
Agent Shadow not walking away empty-handed, still gets $20. So Victor is the winner. Well-deserved Victor. Not only is he the winner of the tournament, he won the most customs in my stream over the last month. So he does get an extra $10 because of that. Because I still haven't paid him for that. So GG guys. GG guys. GG's all round. Thank you very much for helping me cast. Well, for doing the majority of the casting, Blade. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, no problem, my dude.
Oh my god. Nukin subscribe to Less QQ. Nice emotes there. Okay, so if anyone does want to stream Rivals, now would be the chance. I'll hang around for a bit if anyone wants to start up a stream. Also, yeah, if you're not yet following me, I'd really appreciate it. So just hit that follow button. I will paste my YouTube one more time. If you want to rewatch the tournament, I will be uploading it there. Thanks for the follow, Anas. Okay, Trolloween, as always, only cares about getting paid out for the betting.
Fucking addict.
Okay, so weekends are your time off, aren't they, Blaze? Are you gonna be streaming tomorrow at all?
I am playing board games and doing an escape room tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
There's
Fair
a
enough.
chance I'll be streaming when I get home, but yeah, it's not super likely.
Maybe some Hearthstone for a Sunday.
Tell you what, if I do some streaming tomorrow, maybe I'll do a bit of Hearthstone for you.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Good
I need to
tourney.
look at how much dust I have though. I could probably dust some old legendaries.
Yeah. Use the dust to dust off some old legendaries. Okay, yeah, so thanks a lot for casting, Blade. You are free to go now. Probably get some well-deserved
Alright.
sleep. Thank
Thank
you
you
very
for the
much, man.
tournament, and see you later, nerds. All of you suck, especially UK shush. Alright, see ya.
So everyone, please say thank you to Blade in the chat. He very kindly co-hosted that with me. So I'm just going to end the Discord chat. I need to put all my volumes back to what they were. That should. How's my voice? It shouldn't be way too loud now. It should be louder, but not way too loud. Thanks for hosting. It's quite loud, but I can turn it. Yeah, you might need to turn your volumes down now. I'll turn up the game. Victor again, Victor. Yeah, it was close though. Agent nearly had him. Let's go. Okay, we'll just... Too loud with static. Well, that's the first time I've ever seen you around here. You might need to turn down your volume, Mr. Peeler. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Our new custom officially starting now. They'll start tomorrow. They'll start. I'm not gonna hang around too much longer on this stream. If anyone wants to stream Rivals, now is the chance. We can hear... Okay, wait. You can hear my computer fan? Or I'm going to have to turn this down. How about now? Okay, well, how about now? Good now. Okay, right, fine. I don't know why that's so fucked. Okay, thanks, Jeffrey, I will. How about now? Can you still hear static? No, yes, no. Static, yes, no. Okay, right, okay, great. I'll just have it down then. I just saw normal volume. Yeah. Still there, but not as bad. Heck. I'll DM you on Discord. I won't do it tonight though, Jeffrey. But if I'm allowed to DM you on Discord, I would appreciate the help. Okay, so Nukin wants to custom me. This is to open the customs for next month. This match won't count, by the way, Nukin, but this is the inaugural opening celebration. Okay, and what I'm actually going to do is just hide my screen for a second. Okay, it's just gone dark for a second. I'll type the code to you, Nukin.
Buggy and a gun.
You probably fucking hear that. Okay, the code is... What is the code? I haven't created a match yet. Nukin, the code is BJQP. Yeah, Nukin, because I know you look at my deck and then intentionally counter it. No, I'll give you $20 as a consolation, Agent Shadows. I know we can still hear. I know that was just a funny oversight. Okay, let me open Nukin's in. Let me open betting and put the screen back up.
Establishing battlefield control.
I don't know why I've got to manually stop betting at some point.
New objective available.
Right, I'm stopping the betting now because I need to play the game.
Harvester ready.
Iberium is calling.
Unit ready.
No, my wheels.
Unit ready. Unit offline. ready.
Greedy meaty. I'm green machine on the move.
Ah, they didn't quite die. Oh well.
Unit offline. Major structural damage received. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
He's such a twat, look. He put mutants in the deck.
Unit ready. Unit offline. Harvester ready.
Stand no wave.
Unit offline.
For the first 10 buggy in motion. Ready to wave the gas. Greedy meaty.
Unit ready.
I should put Venom in the deck.
Unit offline.
That's ready to wave. Killer moving out.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
I'm green. Grooving and grooving.
Unit ready.
10 buggy in
Building online.
Alright. Stand no wave in the weeds on.
Unit offline.
Green machine on the move.
Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit ready. Warning. Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Warning. Our base is under attack. Nuclear warhead launched. Unit ready.
Rip.
Our base is under attack. Mission failed.
Yeah, Trolloween, I can't leave the betting open for ages and play the fucking game. Yeah, he always does it. He always plays that same deck against me. He gets some sort of like sexual gratification out of it. Okay, has anyone started streaming? Victor's streaming, so we can go raid Victor, the winner. Also, please subscribe to me on YouTube. He said yes. Okay, right, one more game. Agent Shadows versus... Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, Agent Shadows, you're going to need to send me your PayPal address as well. And... who won out of Valorant? It was Jordan, didn't it? Jordan, you need to send me your PayPal address. Yeah, one match against Nukin. Jesus. Fucking just calm down, alright? Alright, Agent Shadows versus Nukin. And then we'll go raid Victor. Alright. How are we looking on time for the stream? Yeah, 3¼ hours.
New objective received.
Okay, Nukin on the left running a Nod 3/3 deck. Interesting to see that Nukin doesn't play this deck against me, which is obviously quite insulting. He feels he doesn't need to play a serious deck against me. Agent Shadows playing his GDI deck. Yeah, there's no bets open yet. I'll open the betting now. Right, bets are open, and they'll be open for 1 minute.
Unit offline.
The hunt buggy's weak in our tails.
Oh, does manage to get a sniper model with the chem buggy.
Unit offline.
Money makes the world go around.
Unit ready.
Okay.
Roaming to reach him.
Patton, you're so bad at that. You bet once before it started, and then you bet after it stops.
Militia force. Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit ready.
Oh, lag. Okay,
Money makes the world go.
lag.
Unit enhanced.
Treasure hunting.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Hembuggy.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Controlling the battlefield.
Okay, looks like Nukin's going to take the second missile.
Roaming to reach scavengers. Treasure hunting.
That's my biggest enemy. Lag, lag, lag. It's the killer of games.
Green machine on the move.
Nukin getting some good scav dollars in there.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
And does get that final shot off on the Mohawk. Boosts his stealth tank to run away. Oh my god, that got raided by the Mohawk from miles away.
Weed killer moving out.
Unit offline.
Hembuggy in motion.
Oh, it actually tanks another Mohawk shot without dying.
Green machine on the move. Carefully now.
Unit ready.
That stealth tank has killed like 3 or 4 Mohawks and still alive.
Weed killer moving
Unit offline. Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline.
Good.
Unit ready.
Hembuggy. Let's stay quiet. Green machine on the move.
Next missile wins it.
Unit ready.
Stay quiet.
Please, continue.
Unit ready.
Nigga with the BM emo and the game. GG guys. Right. Okay, I just want to say a big thank you to those who donated, and thank you for the follows. I hope you guys enjoyed the tournament. We're now going to raid Victor Bansamer, the winner of the tournament. Thank you very much, guys. As I say, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Thank you very much, Blade. I think he's probably gone now. Okay, so let's raid Victor. Please follow me on Twitch and subscribe to my YouTube. That would be great. Thank you very much. Okay, bye-bye, everyone. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here, Mr. Peeler. Thank you.